Denny J Show.
Zvanga zviri downtown uptown itidzwe nyaya dzacho dzese narrative ndaichidwe kana mchida kutipisa deep ndaipidwe make you spill a bean if you know what I mean hande
It's time.
Whenever you're ready, guys.
Okay, I keep forgetting.
Do you do the sound effects first and then I?
No.
No, you just
cut us.
It's nervous. Hola, my nerves.
The new girl.
The new girl is nervous. Hola, my nerves, girl. Hola, my nerves. Any grand, got that? Yes, this is Uncle Grand. All right, baby girl, do your thing. Shine.
Yo,
go.
I can't. So I mustn't even go close like this, right? Because you saw how.
It's so loud.
So how do I do it? How do I?
Like that.
Because I come in. I come in. I come in.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me from there?
Yes, I can.
Danny,
Am I good like
loud.
this?
Yes.
We can.
King,
Okay.
it's been a minute.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's Danny.
It's been
Yeah.
a minute.
Taking
No,
my
plus
time
these
to
microphones are different from that.
Look, it's been a minute. Bako, please don't cut this audio, eh? Even if you have visuals of it, I want people to see.
Nervous.
Yeah, who nervous?
Okay.
Welcome to the Danny J Show.
I ngamanga now.
Hi, Pig.
I lies. I know you're not, but
I mean, we
give
know
us some.
you are the new girl. Okay, new
King.
girl. Start.
Sniggle King, please.
I'm so king on Jalomina.
Okay,
Welcome to the Danny J Show.
Yo.
I am so gangster like that.
Yo.
Gangster la man.
Welcome to. Oh, that's like a fake gangster thing.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time.
Okay.
We got this. All right.
Welcome to the Danny J Show.
Isandla.
New girl.
The nerves.
Becky K. Who do we have? What's happening? Hi guys.
I think
Is my audio okay today?
and thank you for pressing the record button.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do that from time to time.
Well
But my
done.
audio is okay now. I'm
Well
not
done.
loud. I'm not too loud today.
No.
All right, good.
You're not too loud. I was trying to throw the new girl
Oh, yeah. Under
into the
bridge.
deep end. Not under. No, I don't throw people under the bridge. I throw people into the deep end, so you can like learn how to swim, and then if you drown, you drown.
I'm black. I don't know how to swim.
Ah, snap! But you didn't drown, so that's pretty much cool. So I'm gonna throw it back at you. You're going to reel us in and let us know what's popping today.
Wow. Thank you, Vicky. Over to you.
New girl.
A new girl. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Denny J Show. Kamango Becky K, Silo King Shamaine. Bam.
And I'm Denny J.
Right, and we've got the cream of Zimbabwe when it comes to smooth music. He's going to introduce himself vocally. Whose phone is that?
Right.
Whose phone is that? Who is
phone.
It's not Babo.
disrespecting?
It's me this time.
I was about
This
to
time
say
it's
Bako.
me.
He's
So-
going to introduce himself vocally, and then we'll get to know him a
Yeah.
little bit. He'll be part of the conversations today as we do what we do based on the Denny J Show. But as we talk our stuff, we are going to get to know him. So over to you, Cream. What?
Okay, you kept going on and on. Okay. All right.
It was just emphasis. I was just, you know what, Ka? Over to you, Cream of Zimbabwe.
Am I gonna sing over the music?
No, you can acapella it. Oh, yeah. Are you putting
Acapella,
music?
acapella is the
Okay,
future,
acapella.
right?
Acapella is the
You
future.
gotta feel the vocals.
So we can know it's your voice.
Gotta feel the vocals.
I got you.
All right.
Either way.
So I'm backing you up, right? Because you know my vocals are like crazy.
Here we go. Feel like the world is on my shoulders. I'm broke, I'm hurt, I'm sober now. Yeah. I have an insecure disorder. I'm on my radio, it's 3 to 6 now. Yeah. It's all the same. Peanut butter and Nedovi. Cause you never was around. Time over ocean in my waves. Timene chitini. but
waiting.
it's over now.
I'm waiting for my part.
You should be loving me the same.
Did
My day.
Did my day.
Backing vocal,
I mean, I killed it. Kill. New girl, I killed it.
It wasn't your time to shine, Denny.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I shot my brother.
How you doing, bro?
What's going on?
Easy.
Welcome to the show, Ishan.
That was
Thank you.
amazing.
Yes, really smooth voice. Really, really, really smooth. We are going to get to know you a little bit more as we, get into the show and talk. I thought you were about to press the crickets again. So as we get to know you and, bring you into what we do here on the Denny J. But before we do all of that, we want to recap and hear what the people said about the new girl.
Do we ask Ishan, do you watch the show?
Of course he does.
No, don't lie. Don't.
No, he does.
People. He's probably watched 1 or 2 episodes. You watch the show?
Yeah, you're probably right.
You see, well, he's got no love for us.
He had to think about it.
We got love for him.
No,
but
I
he got
didn't.
no love
I
for-
saw the T-Gons one.
Uh-huh.
I saw Wally 10. I
Okay.
saw Shadaya.
So
Right.
you did the music ones
Yeah.
and Shaddai. I was
Oh,
about
he's
to
got
say
no,
something.
he's got no love for us. I knew it from the onset.
What about the ones that we do by ourselves? Don't you guys like
Don't you
those
like our
ones
stuff?
where we're just talking?
I know Becky talks too much, but that's besides the point. Like,
Why
but
do
still,
you guys want to put me in a corner?
No, we are doing an analysis. We just want to find out what people like because we are trying to be consistent in terms of producing the show and giving an episode every now and again. But it's difficult to get guests to come onto the show because of schedules and all. So at times it will just be, the three of us
and
chilling.
also, I mean, realistically speaking, the sort of guests that we want, there aren't many of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we don't want to be like the other podcasts where they have to get a guest, so they end up getting funny guests. You understand what I'm saying? We want a certain quality of guests.
What a funny
And-
guest, Denny.
Huh?
What a funny guest.
Funny guests, like the social media people who just end up just making noise and everybody's listening to them, but there's no real material or substance behind them. You know? You know what I'm saying, kid?
Funny guest. Okay.
Yeah, we want substance. Nah?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We do. And I'm sure today we're going to get that.
Ishan is substance. I gotta tell you, like you're one of the most talented vocalists in terms of R&B, pop, or whatever it is that you do. I kind of put you in R&B a bit, and then pop, right? You do a mix up, pop, R&B.
fusion. Yeah.
Yeah. So your vocals are crazy, but for some reason, I think you should have been bigger than you are now. I don't know what it is because Zimbabwe is mostly Zim dancehall and Sungura.
Yeah.
You understand? But R&B, I think maybe they look at R&B and pop as like bougie music. I don't know. Is that what it is?
Probably, bro.
Yeah.
But
Because you look like Uptown Cats, right? You R&B people. Takura looks Uptown. Nyasha David sounds Uptown. All the guys who are killing
I hear a
in
lot
that.
of those guys in the hood as well.
Huh? Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Especially like Takura.
yeah.
He plays everywhere, bro.
Oh, right. But he comes off as a bougie cat. He's not like he doesn't come off like how the ghetto youths from Zim Dancehall.
Yeah, he's got swag.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Same with you R&B people. So I don't know what it is. I don't know why they don't blow up like Zim Dancehall people. Becky, what's the story with R&B? I like R&B and pop.
Is it not like a preference on what most, or let me say majority of Zimbabweans like in terms of music?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
an R&B artist, local, would not fill up
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
It would probably be like a small hall,
Yeah.
something cozy and all. Yeah.
So it takes us back to what we were talking about, international. So if you look at international music, the stuff that Ishan makes and the stuff that Takura and Nyasha David and all these...
It's nice
Uptownies,
to listen to.
That stuff sounds more international
Very
than Zim
international.
dancehall. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for some reason, the local cats, they don't want the international stuff.
They can listen to it.
Yeah.
They will listen to it just the same way they will listen to international music from abroad,
Yeah.
right?
But they're not going to just go like... You know how they go down on Zim dancehall, they're like...
It's because Rujinji would have voted and said, this is what we like. So if my ghetto youth like a certain artist, They are the ones that will.
That's it.
I
Feel
think it has to do with
certain-
identity. Like, Zim dancehall is a Zimbabwean genre. The moment somebody...
It's not.
How is
Danny, you
it
never let me
not?
finish.
I know, but I think you lied already. New girl is about to lie.
Do you
So
know
I
what
just
that?
stop.
Do you know what that reminds me of? When I was talking to Shadaya, and I don't know what point I wanted to put across, and he goes, "No, no," and I was like, "No, let me finish."
Alright,
He's like,
okay,
"No,
okay, finish.
you are lying already."
Okay, King.
Finish your
King,
thought,
I'm sorry,
King,
King.
my darling.
Also, before we go far, this is already the second episode. You guys can't keep saying I'm a liar every episode.
Oh, it's Nash.
So now you're replacing Nash today.
Tell us the truth this time. Zim dancehall is not a Zimbabwean genre because it's dancehall.
Aye.
Dancehall
There's
is from
a difference.
Jamaica.
Dancehall and Zim dancehall have two different
It's exactly the
sounds.
same.
There's
Do you know what the
similarities.
difference is? The difference is that they're singing in Shona.
Oh, but Panika make a sound so
Cut.
that's like authentic to Zimbabwe
No.
outside of the language.
No,
Danny.
no, fam.
Aishan,
Becky K.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, no. When I
like
done
that.
my
Aishan,
research,
what do you think?
Ishan apparently started off doing Zim dancehall from my research.
For real?
Yeah. So
She's doing it.
Oh.
She's got the homework.
Okay, so is there anything distinctly Zimbabwean about Zim dancehall?
Everything about it.
Like how?
Everything.
Okay.
About, I feel like I feel like what personally, like I don't want to like say any offense to anybody, but the fact that we named it Zim dancehall, it kind of like lost its value, like when it comes to the international scene. You get me? But I feel like what they did with Zim dancehall is the same with Amapiano.
true.
But Amapiano is new. It's all theirs. They didn't steal nothing from nowhere.
Yeah, but like
They
if
just
you- if
created a sound.
If you okay, so
even
sorry.
like the Zim dancer in here, they have their own sound. If you like go
Yes.
deep with Zim
If
dancehall,
you take off the vocals and then you jam those tunes to anybody and ask them where is this music from, they'll say it's from Jamaica. If you take away the Shona vocals,
Okay, wait. So Danny.
take away the Shona vocals from your favorite Zim dancehall track, and then play it to somebody from Morocco or Lesotho and ask him, where is this music from? He's not going to say it's from Zimbabwe.
Okay, wait. I have a
There's
question.
no way.
So
But if you
taking
play
off the
Tuku
sound of the
Or
vocals
Japreza,
thing,
maybe.
you see there's like EDM and like house and rave,
Raves.
and then we have Amapiano and Gqom and stuff.
Yeah.
They are a rendition. Like they took elements of EDM
Yes,
and house and
yes.
rave and made
And
it
made
Their
authentically
own,
South
yes.
African. So that's the same thing.
No, but Zim dancehall, take away the vocals. It does not sound Zimbabwean. They don't even put Mbira or whatever to make it Zimbabwean.
Okay,
It's just a keyboard.
But the vocals.
You know, am I lying, Bakomi?
Okay,
Am
so
I-
you are saying
Am I lying?
The
Zim
beat.
dancehall is the lyrics
Yes, it's just the
and
lyrics. The Zim part
and
is
the
lyrics.
language. Okay, so the Zim part is the language,
it's
but the
just Shona.
beat,
Yes.
it's what you would hear in Jamaica. It's what
Yes.
you would hear anywhere else where they are
That's
producing.
it. Take
dancehall.
any Zim dancehall track and give it to a Jamaican, you ride over it.
I don't agree, bro.
Okay.
I don't
But
agree.
you failed to explain it to me, man.
No, I'm not failing. I'm not failing to explain. I'm saying like, maybe the mistake was, you see what they did in SA with Amapiano, right? They called it Amapiano. You can never find anything called Amapiano anywhere else.
But even the sound is unique. Play it. Go to the people who do Eurodance and the who do EDM.
If we were to remove
If
the
you-
dancehall,
no,
if we were to remove the dancehall on our Zim sound, it would definitely be a total different thing.
No. But what I'm saying is, okay, Aisha, if you remove the vocals and you play that sound,
The beat
and
or
you
the
ask
vocals?
people, no, the beat. Take away the vocals, take away the Shona lyrics and whatever, and just the beat, and play it to anyone, and ask them where it's from. They're not going to say this is from Zimbabwe. They are not. But the same, play Amapiano to anybody in the UK or in Russia, and ask them, where's this music from? They'll say it's not the idiom that we used to. This is from somewhere else. I promise you. Okay, comment section will tell us.
Comment section will tell us
Comment
because
section will tell us, yeah.
They
I
always-
get what
they
you're
always
saying.
do.
There's the what's that sound? Called Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes,
Trinidad
yes,
Tobago
yes.
soccer,
Mm-hmm.
soccer music. It's,
Yeah.
it's got elements of EDM in it, but not so
Yeah.
quite.
Yeah,
You
the-
can
it-
tell that this is Trinidad Tobago calypso music.
So Aishan is not
and
going
all
to
of
Aishan is not going to say anything bad about Zim dancehall.
He's
because-
not gonna
because
say
the Zim
anything
dancehall
bad
people are
with-
going to be like Aishan. Well, they're going to be on his case.
No, but
and Aishan is a nice.
there's
I do
nothing
have- I do
bad
have,
to
like,
say
stuff like-
about Zim
Yeah.
dancehall. There's nothing bad to say about it.
yes.
He's just saying there is a difference, Danny, and You are saying there's no difference. Like,
So we wait for comments.
can we agree to
Agree
disagree?
to disagree.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to agree to disagree.
Comment section is going to tell us. But then, speaking about the comment section,
Speaking about the comment section, yeah, they gave you a nice welcome, eh?
So I was going to ask Ishan if he watched our show. He was going to tell us.
Like the previous
Like,
episode.
like what he thinks of the King's
Yeah,
performance in the
but
first
I don't
episode.
think he
But
watched that
again,
episode.
because Ishan,
He didn't
Ishan
understand.
got no love for us.
No,
Like,
but he does.
like
He
we
just
got love
watched
for
the
Ishan.
episodes that had the
I've been
artists
trying to,
that
like-
made sense to him.
Get the bump, you know.
he's been in the boondu trying to get the
He's
guap.
in the boon
Okay.
trying to
Nice.
get
Yeah.
the guap. All right, so we're just going to go through some messages. No, relax, Shamin. I'm not going to read that one. That one is for you too.
Which one? The mini Ranji.
The mini Ranji one.
Are you like the mini Ranji? Somebody said, watch out for this one. I don't know which comment that was. I didn't
Yeah,
hear
it was a very long one. That's the one I'm actually looking for
But
now.
I told you,
Like-
I told
Oh,
you.
yes,
The,
the-
guy said,
the-
I told you this about Ranji. I'm telling you this about.
Like he's
King.
put some bang being like a psychoanalysis, whatever, at
like
the
a
end
king.
of the statement.
What do you have to say about this one, King?
Truly, I actually really don't care. Because
sorry, say what?
You don't give a fuck.
You
Is that
you
what
say
you said?
what?
She just
Did
said,
you just
You don't
what?
give a fuck nicely. You said, is that what you said?
nicely, yes.
Is that what you just said?
She doesn't give a fuck.
I don't care because at the end of the day, there's like, I have various approaches to this. Like being nice is, I'm comfortable with my identity and in
Okay.
who I am. So if you don't like me, that's fine. Not everyone likes champagne. Some people like Black Label and that's fine. I'm not going to knock you. Why do you drink Black Label? It's cool. Like, it's just a preference. That's fine. Okay?
Good answer.
That's who I am. And I'm comfortable with myself. I like me. If you don't like me, that's
But I would
fine.
have preferred it if you just said, fuck these cats.
Nash is not here, so we're like cutting down on the swing, right?
Yeah, you know, it would be nice to see how many swear words we can not say today.
Right.
You know the one.
Aishan, do you swear? Let's just see how Danny is going to fare today. Because if you swear, oh my gosh, it's just going to be like a wildfire all up in here. When you're upset, what's your default setting?
Isolation.
Isolation.
He's so calm.
He is. I don't know.
Isolation.
All right, let's go through the comments.
Okay, wait, also on something else.
Uh-huh.
People don't get that when they comment about how much they don't like somebody, there's still a view on the video and the price still goes up.
Each
So.
and so whether you
That's just
Leave that.
all right, Forrester365 says, I could be wrong. Maybe with time, this whole ladies calling themselves men, etc. will land. But for now, it's just screaming this modern confusion with gender issues, of which the influence on kids is so unnerving because it comes with a lot of issues and impacts on the society. I'm just saying.
Trauma.
The reason why... Oh, thank you.
making you
They're
pretty because
taking one of yours.
next door.
I hadn't read through, so now I'm just seeing I'm just saying thank you, right? The reason why Becky being a darling of the show is the feminine energy and balance
She
she
had to read
brings
that one.
to the show. No,
Of all of them, she had to read that one.
I actually got this one because it was like, I could be wrong. So I thought, drama. And then I saw, okay, there's like that element. So this one is concerned about, the gender balance, society, and gender issues. Why you're calling yourselves king?
What are you teaching the young people?
So, my perspective, guys, I am in my word, okay? Someone said, hey, calling God sky daddy is like a problem. Like, go and pray and worry about what you call God, not what I'm calling God. That's my God. You serve your God. It's my dad, okay? But when I serve my dad and I read the Bible, it doesn't say, just because it doesn't say daughters doesn't mean it doesn't include me in that. And there's a scripture that says you have been made kings and priests. And it doesn't isolate women from that statement. So I just chose to take on the king part.
Okay.
If you don't like it, then
She's sharp, right?
She has an answer for
She
everything.
got answers.
She has an answer for everything.
Well done.
Madzimambo 263. Wow, this podcast episode truly brought me so much clarity and brought me back into the light. put the light. Oh,
Does he have
no, not he. No, I think it's okay. I guess. Yeah, and brought me back into the light. The updates, the insights shared here are incredibly informative and eye-opening. The host did an exceptional job at bringing together various perspectives, making the whole vibe of this episode feel inclusive and uplifting. I appreciate how the discussions encourage listeners to think critically and come to their own conclusions. Yes, we never want to impose. Thank you for shedding light on such important topics and for creating a space where people can come together, learn and grow. Looking forward to more enlightening episodes. Salute to you, Denny J, Becky, Nash, New Girl, King Chibora, and King Chibora. So most of the comments were really about the new girl and her perspectives and why we didn't do certain things. And this time there was no clapback from the clapback king. How come?
I don't know. We really wanted to know how they feel about the new girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel like a sacrificial lamb, yeah.
New girl. Why new girl? You're the new girl. You're like,
yeah, you are. Maybe until like maybe 3-4 episodes, you'll stop being the new girl. And
so if we need ice, we send the new girl.
Danny said I'm a stepchild.
Water, please.
I feel kind of thirsty. Can I get some water, new girl?
It's giving
do you need some ice in your cup? The new girl can do
new
it
girl,
for
can
you.
I get some ice?
Cinderella, I guess. Yeah.
I like how you twisted that because Cinderella, okay. It's okay. All right, so that was that on the recap. Thank you for sending through your comments. If I didn't read it out, send a scarier comment. It might just, So we want to get into what we're talking about today. We've got Ishan with us, and we want to get to know Ishan a little bit. Saka, Ishan, is that the name on your documents? Or that's just the stage name? What's up?
Stage name.
What's the real name?
Ishe Anes Chikagura.
That's close
Ishe
enough.
Anesu. Oh.
That's a nice name.
It is.
Yeah. And then, so it's not far off.
So Ishan came from Ishe Anesu?
Yes.
Okay. That's where it came from. And how long have you been Ishan?
I've been Ishan since 2008, I think.
2008? You've been making music?
Zim dancehall by then.
Okay. What made you leave Zim dancehall?
Growth, I think. Just growing. And I was excited about like sound in general. I just wanted to know more about it. So I think I started falling in love with Afro beats more. And I actually started with making beats.
Okay.
Yeah. So after a while, I started putting vocals and I started to enjoy myself singing.
Okay.
So 2008, that's around like
that's
the beginning.
long.
That's like
Yeah.
when Zim Dance was just started, right? There was no superstars back then, right?
Yeah. It was just like bedroom
What do you
studio
mean
stuff.
there was no superstars back then?
2008.
Winky.
Winky started when? Winky.
Way before. Way before 2-8.
But was he like
Ana
fired
maskiri
in
vaimba
all-
chi. Maskiri aimba chi.
Yeah, I know Kuti Anana Maskiri Nana HQ broke out in 2003, Eben Grooves.
Okay,
So,
that was
so
Eben Grooves.
I guess Zim Dancehall was there, right? But I know there was a whole lot more Eben Groovers than there was Zim Dancehall artists.
So Zim dancehall broke out
Actually,
from
there were dancehall artists.
within Urban Grooves.
But who was there apart from Winky
Even
in
be
2000,
like-
back in
Most of the
2008?
bedroom studios, you'd find people recording like dance, like patois,
Right.
like back in the day.
Okay, so was Urban Grooves separated from Zim dancehall? Or
Yeah, it was always.
Urban Grooves was
I
your
think in
R&B
terms
type of sound.
Urban Grooves, there was no dancehall was not in there, right? There was no, unless if you want to put decibel in there.
No,
You
but
know,
like
'cause
Becky said, it's
Decibel
like
would
R&B
do-
kind of a sound. Yeah.
Yeah?
Urban Grooves, was it not like an R&B type of a
I don't
of
even
a
know
sound?
who called it Urban Grooves. Do you understand? Because in Urban Grooves, you had R&B, you had some other different type of. It wasn't like one
Soul
sound.
pop as well. Yeah.
So they just said, "Oh, these youngsters are onto something. Let's just call whatever they are doing Urban Grooves." You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at these various, because there was rappers in Urban Grooves, XQ was rapping,
But was it like hardcore? Or it was like
Salala or whatever. And then there was Decibel. He was doing, melodious stuff. And then occasionally
so
he would
it was more of the
toast on the
sound.
tracks.
So they were separate. Okay.
Yeah. So it was just, whoever did that, messed it all up because he just bundled a lot of different genres into one thing. So if it was a youngster who's rocking it, he was an urban groover.
Okay. So when did Ishan get his big break? When you finally then said, okay, did anyone recognize you as an artist when you were doing dancehall?
Yeah, people around me.
Which song?
Mostly.
Nah, Ishan, we
Which
didn't
song?
know you.
Which song? Song ipi.
She hit dancehall.
No, I haven't made Zim Dance.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I think he tried it back in the day before it,
Iyo back in the day. Pane one yakabudiri.
Nah.
You never like released
It's
it.
just like, mostly it was not even about like business oriented. Just like
it was just making music.
Yeah.
It was just making music. Okay.
So
okay, go on.
Sorry. So like before we move forward into like the rest of his career, what do you think about
Sorry, Shave.
the tongue?
This is messing up my street
Your
cred.
Your son even is like, yo, dad, no.
Guys, I'm going in.
If your son has to be in
it's
here
so
and
wacky,
going,
guys.
oh man,
So wait.
you're killing the vibe. All right, Shamaine, go on.
The water dripping.
That's not right. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you were kind of into Zim dancehall, right? Before we move on to where you are now, which is Afrofusion, what do you think about the Zim dancehall industry, like how it's evolved from the time you started till now?
I feel like it is evolved sound-wise. I feel like the producers have been working hard to really like upgrade and get that modern type of texture in the Zim dancehall, sound. It has really changed, and
Wow.
I also feel like it could have been like a bigger thing if it was not called Zim dancehall.
Just dancehall.
But you know what the
No, maybe another name. Like I'm saying, like you were saying, Tom, I'm a piano.
Yeah.
Like we could have just given it an authentic name, an indigenous name.
And
I
Yeah.
get it, yeah.
He kind of has a point.
what would we have called it? Okay, because we've got
Because the minute you say
Sungura,
dancehall,
right? It's so distinct. You now know if you hear a certain sound, this is Sungura. If there's no question about it, Mchongoyo, you know that this is it. And then you can.
But is it also not cool to pay homage and give respect to where the sound is coming from? Like to not.
Are you
pretend-
saying we
to not
adopted
pretend-
it?
To not pretend like
We're so good at it, Sha.
In terms of reggae, you understand. Lucky
Right.
Dube used to do reggae, but he had his own type of reggae.
Yeah.
So he never wanted to call it anything else. He was clearly a reggae artist, and they would call him to their Jamaican functions because he didn't just take the reggae as it was. He added elements into it that made it unique. So whenever you hear a song, even without the
You
the
knew that
vocals,
this was Lucky
you could
Dube.
tell this is Lucky Dube.
Yeah, true.
Which is what we failed to do, I guess, with our music. Like our
Is that why you were saying with the Adam Bira or something?
Yeah, do you get where I was getting at? That's what I was saying. Like, if you take away the vocals, truly speaking, no one is going to say Zimbabwe music. No one.
Saka Sungura is still strong because
It really is.
yeah.
So this is why I like Tanto Wavy and what he's trying to do.
With that Sungura pop
we
thing,
shall
Sungura,
Trap.
Sungura trap.
He's trying to
Trap
he's trying to
Trap
Zimbabweanize.
Sungura.
He's trying to Zimbabweanize the Amapiano or the trap or whatever. He understands that it's trap, all is rap. It's okay to get something from somewhere and then play around with it to make it yours.
Yeah.
But let's put some effort into making it ours. Is the difference.
Okay. So the big break here, Ishan, was when? Which song got you out there and people were like, oh, this dude, pretty cool. Kure.
Yeah, oh, yes.
No,
Is that your song or
do
you
that, the
featured
vocals for
in?
that.
Sorry?
It's his song
Is,
featuring.
is that your
T-Gonz
song
was
featuring?
featuring on
Okay,
it,
T-Gonz was featuring. We said hip hop cat. Is that the correct thing to even say?
Someone in the comment section
okay.
said, "My cat,
I don't see any cats.
Hey, I know, right? My cat, like that.
Where are these cats?
That hip hop cat, you know. Okay, anyway, so you had T-Gons on there. Were you and T-Gons friends for you guys to collab, or you had to approach him? Who approached who? How does it work?
Yeah, we were friends.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as strong as after Kure, but like he came to the studio at No Limits when it was still at Bat's house.
Okay.
So he used to come and like work. He was working on his album actually with Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
So Jamal was the one who suggested like, yo, what do you think of doing something with T? And we asked him and he agreed. That's how we started working.
I'm trying to
on
think who
Kure.
else would have done it because he did a good job.
No, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
And in terms of writing the lyrics, did you have the lyrics ready and then T-Gons just had to come through and...
He was writing upstairs. I was downstairs. Like we just met in the studio when it's time for like recording what you were doing,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll go away, start writing again.
So it took how long to make that song? That was like a hit.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was. Now, people made it the national anthem for the longest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure even now, if you were to play it...
Was it like you know how these guys say, oh, I was with Pac and then you know you came in the studio, I played him the beat within like
He
30
loved
minutes.
it, and
we had a hit. Was that like
Yeah,
that?
actually we did it under 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Why do I
It wasn't-
always
it
feel
wasn't
like, you know, writing a song is... like takes so much energy and then you hear them saying, no, in 30
Sometimes
minutes...
it does.
Okay, sometimes it
Sometimes
does.
you won't even come out with anything. You just go back home.
Have you ever written a song where you're like, pandanye papa?
I don't know what type of song. I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. That was the moment. It
Oh
did
my
by itself.
gosh.
It didn't do by itself.
Oh, he did. Oh, nice.
What time did he press it?
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Oh, you didn't see when I...
Yeah. And it's quite sharp. He picked up. He picked it
What
up.
was the question?
So you see, Did you ever write a song after listening to it? You're like,
Yeah, actually.
it's a lie.
The first song I did on that beat, on the Kure beat,
Uh-huh.
because like I did a love song. It was
On the
whack.
Kure beat.
So you wanna
was
sing it for us? You wanna sing this wax song
I
for us?
actually forgot what I wrote. You know. But
It
I
was that
actually
bad.
did a
It was that
full
bad.
song, but now I was just not feeling like I thought it wasn't like clicking with the beat as well. It wasn't really like sitting down with the beat. So like it was meant for Kure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then I noticed you have quite a number of hit songs, and for some reason, you know, when I was trying to research you, because I like to see.
He was
like,
really worried that there was no interview.
Yeah, I was trying to watch, you know, because usually I'll look up interviews just to kind of feel a vibe of the person who want to interview. But then I noticed there was nothing on YouTube, for example. Or how come you got no content on there? And could this be attributed to the fact that you could be bigger than you are right now? Because as far as I'm concerned,
Or
you're one
maybe
of the
he's
most
comfortable. What if
talented
he's
cats.
okay?
You
Are
can't be.
You know what? Not everyone can be a big shot in the music
No,
industry.
he looks
so
like a winner.
maybe
He looks like a winner.
He sounds like a winner. He looks like a winner. He should be up there.
Yeah.
But Pamachoribo.
Which one is it?
No, I think what happens is also like I was telling the guys the other day, like sometimes people can quickly judge like from the outside view, like with what they are seeing and what's happening in the music scene. But like there's also like the singular artist vision, like where I really want to go and how I want to introduce myself, not just to Zimbabwe but to the whole world.
So is this judging on the negative side that apana kuhari kuyenda munhu uyu?
Most of the times it's like that. But like I'm saying, like my vision is different, so it's very difficult for you to like try and explain your vision to somebody and make them understand totally. Because I cannot share the emotion, I can just share the idea.
Okay.
And sometimes it's difficult for people to understand, like, because when I know
Which is not a lie. People will obviously
Yeah.
come through and try and compare and contrast, right?
Yeah.
They'll come and try and compare you. But Aisha, we are out so.
Yeah.
But why are you not doing this and all of that? So you are saying you have a game plan.
I'm saying like the vision differs. Like yeah.
But
our
per
goals,
vision,
our
Pachona.
our personal goals as artists, it differs. Maybe sometimes it's not even because of like the timing, anything, but because of an artist choosing to work some type of way,
Yeah.
it might make the fans look at me and say, "Oh, like he's trailing behind. Why is he not like doing like
Okay.
other people are doing?" So like I cannot make the same decision as every other artist.
You can't, but per vision, in terms of content, this is the era that we're living in.
Yeah.
We cannot go on YouTube or on social platforms and not find an Ishan interview.
Yeah.
It can't.
Yeah, all we
What
see
if
is
we're
the
out
songs.
there and we want to tell people about Ishan, get into his brain, listen to how this cat, listen to me again saying cat, listen to how this guy speaks, listen to his mind, this is how he flows, and all there is to show for Ishan is music videos.
Yeah, obviously.
Ashibudesha. Kanachi audio,
Yeah,
you know, like.
But I mean, he's on YouTube now.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you. You're welcome. You're
We sorted that one out.
Yes.
He's being like me.
You're welcome.
He's being like me, right?
How many drinks have you had?
Dropping items and whatnot.
Danny normally
Yes.
just spills everything over, like one drink, one sip, and
Okay, so I have a question. Since your vision is different because every individual artist has their definition of what like success looks like for them, what does success look like for you?
Success for me is like making good music that I know like either way I will never get like negative results or negative feedback. I always try to make good music, something that makes somebody feel nice about themselves. And I feel like music like that, in the long run, it has something in store for you.
So it's more about people's feelings rather than like reaching a certain goal in the industry, like what people think is a goal in the industry.
I feel, yeah, because of that, I feel like my numbers are a blessing because of that.
Yeah.
Because like consistent making good music, like music that people can relate to and actually like sit down and digress sometimes. I remember the other day we were doing an MCM event, and this guy came to me, and he told me this story. He was in the UK, and that was the day he was about to kill himself, the day that we dropped Kure. And then he just heard it as an advert, and he actually like...
So you saved a life.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
that is dope.
That's beautiful.
I hear about. I always hear about.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, what's it called?
I was about to
Well
assist you
done,
there.
Jen.
Oh, Daddy.
I always hear like, last night the DJ saved my life. So this one is different. Like,
This is
That's
like proper.
beautiful.
yeah.
So
That's
like you
nice.
make music for the soul, like that's your aim. I like that.
All right, but let's talk about the business side of things, because obviously as a musician, it's nice to have to make music that you feel connects you to your fans, but also we can't overlook the business side of things, right? So the more your music is out there, the more music sales or music streams you make, or the more gigs you get, because I'm assuming as artists you make money from the gigs as well as the streams. So if you're popping, you get a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
But if you're not working on yourself to pop,
Yeah.
you're not going to get that many gigs. So when I look at you and the stuff that you bring out quality stuff. And like when I look at like that Peanut song, that you should be loving me,
Peanut butter.
it sounds very international
Govi
to me.
peanut butter.
It's a song which I think, if given the right exposure when it came out, it could have crossed the boundaries. You know what I was saying to you guys, like our music does not cross because it's not relatable, to other people. It's relatable to Zimbabweans. But a song like that one was relatable to Zimbabweans, and I think if it was jammed in the UK or somewhere, or if it
would
was on the
still-
radio stations, it would rock. But of course,
But I think that's the thing with music as well, like seeing it as a perishable product. I feel like that's the wrong perspective for people to have.
Or
Do you know
seeing
the- do you
music
know the
as a
song,
perishable
Love
product.
120?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know like
is it like a Nigerian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
it took that song 3 to 4 years to pop.
Right.
Like when it actually came out, people didn't know about the song.
Yeah.
TikTok helped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
TikTok
Yeah, but also like
a lot of songs.
I feel like
I have a lot to say about that.
it's like nurturing process as well.
Yeah, but the minute people know that a song is from 2021, for some reason it's not going to sound as nice in 2025. I'm going to feel like it's like watching a soccer match, even though you
It
didn't
becomes
watch it.
old school.
If it's a soccer match from last week and you're watching and you're enjoying, and
But
then somebody
music
tells you it's from
matures.
last week,
No,
for some reason,
there's
you're
certain
just gonna
music
Google
that
those songs.
matures with time. Maybe it wasn't the right time for that song to
Good
be
music
released.
definitely matures.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying that, but do you get extra streams suddenly? Do you get people streaming onto it, jumping onto it? I noticed there was a song from Yasha David that popped up later on because of TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
He had released it back and then it started popping again. I don't know if that translated to sales.
It does.
Did it
does.
translate to sales of the actual music?
Yeah, it does.
I
Oh,
think
yeah?
this goes to the conversation that we're having earlier about Tyler, because Tyler had been making music, and then she made Water, and it went viral on TikTok, and it just changed the
she has
trajectory
a
of
lot
her
of
whole.
music.
Yeah,
She has a lot of words.
She has. You guys
Which
just don't
one?
know.
5.
No.
4.
Everybody has a lot of
3.
music. Ishan has dancehall music.
He said
Charmaine twitched.
You've
She
never heard this
glitched.
shit.
She glitched. Which song
Which
does
song?
Tyler have, or songs that Tyler had that were
before Water, there's Getting Late. Her
What?
song
What
Getting-
was
song?
Getting Late.
late?
Late
Or
or late?
late.
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 Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
be specific.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Denny,
All right,
Pronounce
okay.
your words.
What she had was enough for Chris Brown to ask her to do the Under the Influence tour with him. And she done that before Water
But she was
came
lucky,
out.
no?
But not luck, guys. Consistency and
No, but
hard
Chris
work. At
Brown
some
asked her
point
after
of
she
break-
released Water and
No, it was
Yeah.
before.
Is that correct? That,
Yeah.
she started lying to us again.
Guys, please Google.
Nash said it. We
I'm
must
so
watch out
tired.
for Charmaine.
Like,
We must watch out for Charmaine.
Sick
I'm
of
tell-
you guys.
I'll tell you. Tyler blew up from water. We don't know her before that.
you
No, she blew up from that song, that I'm a piano song. What is it called?
getting late.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does it go?
See, Aisha knows.
How does it
Y'all
go?
don't know.
He's in the
how
industry.
does it
He's
go?
a musician.
How does the melody go?
How does the
How does it go?
thing go? Let me check. I just know the
You want to
flaggers.
jam it? You
How
wanna-
does it go?
So the flaggers.
Y'all want me to sing that?
Yeah.
I rest.
Ayi cula phela angithi.
But was it a big song?
It was. Just not as big, obviously, as Water, but it was
Yeah.
big enough
But
to get her on that
but
platform.
you know what my son said? If it wasn't for the person that she knew, who knew somebody who knew somebody,
Guys, you cannot
She wouldn't
discredit talent.
No, but it's always about that then.
yeah, it's
always
about
about
who you
knowing
know,
somebody.
because there's a lot of talented people
Even
out there.
with talent,
with-
you
with-
still
with-
need
with-
to get
with,
to know
uh,
somebody
with-
who
yeah,
knows
with
someone.
heavy-
If it's a bad song, you can never get Chris Brown on it.
If it's a what?
If it's a bad song, it
Yeah.
might get 100 million views, but sometimes it takes good music for you to get that lucky.
We
I
cannot
guess,
take away
I
from the
guess.
fact that she's talented
But
naturally.
I said her hookup was because she knew somebody that knew somebody.
Everybody needs to have a hookup.
Yeah.
And the
that's fine.
music as well.
Yeah,
Hey, this song is fire though.
Yes, you see.
you know it. You know it from before now.
Like it's a familiar sound. I didn't know it was done by an American girl. You know.
American girl.
She's a bad-
She's South African from, like, she's
But
colored.
Becky?
She's not based in America.
But she's South African. That song was made while she was still within South Africa.
This getting late song.
Yes.
Hi guys, it's a lie.
But where were
Becky.
you? Where were you, Becky?
Hi, it's a lie.
Becky, where were you?
I thought she was based. Like I thought she was this American girl and everything.
Have you never heard Tyler speak?
I don't know.
She's so
I know
colored.
water. I know water.
You should
I
be
know
ashamed
water.
of yourself.
I never.
But you can
Because of this, I never. Ashamed of other things. This, I never.
Uba was it, guys, because Kati silly things kule ignorance, because there's a
Enkulu.
bias about her making it because of water, but people don't know that before that she actually had a career, a successful.
I didn't
career.
know it. I'm listening to this song and I'm thinking, this is dope.
It is. She was performing it on the Under the Influence tour with Chris Brown.
We're shooting a podcast, guys.
Oh wow. Izandla. No, please. She needs
Clap
hands.
because
Clap hands.
Because Becky just discovered she's from South Africa.
Yes, I didn't know her like that. I knew there was a girl called Tyler who did a song called Water that got everybody crazy.
Right.
But where she's from, what she does, whatever, all I knew was some American girl is doing big things there. But that the fact that she had music before, no.
You old guys, you didn't know?
She was a baby.
These old guys.
Gaia.
These old guys.
It's Denny saying these
King,
old guys
King,
like he even knew
King.
I was going on about
old
this
guys.
before.
No, like seriously,
I know
this
Tyler
is
is from South
news now.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know her.
This is why it's such a big deal. She peaked at, like, she entered the Billboard 100 charts at number 18. With all the world that, like, has music being released, number 18 on, like, the Billboard charts is amazing. But for them to even give her attention, besides the song being viral, she had, like, a history of minor successes.
how do
if
we
you
get-
think touring with Chris Brown
How
is
do we
minor.
get Ishan to this level? Because Ishan is.
I feel like consistency and hard
is a
work
good
does its
export.
thing.
Consistency and hard work and knowing somebody who knows somebody.
So
Is it not? Is it not?
For you to get...
But knowing somebody is the same as like being financially big.
Okay.
But I know a couple of people who are financially well off, but the music is not necessarily jumping.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like you might have the money, but if
Your music is not good.
Yeah. So do you think it's important, like for you, if you want to blow up, for you to be signed to a major record label?
depending on the arrangement of the deal.
Because you see, like, you made a nice song, that My Day song, which I thought would have done well if they had been exposed to other markets. But of course, you are not able to do that.
But still will.
But I still will.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Picture.
it's taking much longer. Do you think you would have been in a better position if you were signed to one of the big record labels?
Patience. Probably, I feel like that's like
You-
where we get the problem with like me and you, like and everybody else. Like, do you have the patience that I have since I started music? Like, can you wait for that long for your success to come?
But what I'm saying is, like, I don't feel like you need to wait for success to come because you've released nice music now, right? I approve of your song and your song. I think your song is enough to
Do
make
you know
it.
somebody, Danny, who can make
No,
him
no,
blow up the way you
I'm
want
just
him
asking.
to
I
blow
mean,
up?
I know, like, in South Africa, they're like record labels. I know Nati O is speaking to a number of record labels. They want to sign him.
But
for
this
what he
goes
said.
back to what he
So
says.
what I'm saying to him basically is, does he feel like it's important for him to try to get signed by a big record label, or he thinks he can do it without one?
Doing without one is, I think it's far-fetched. It is a good thing to work with a record label, like I said, like depending with the arrangement of the deal. But personally, I wouldn't say I'm in a rush to get signed by like a big entity, a record label, but partnership is what I'm looking for. Really, like partnership with people who are looking for, big investments and big returns as well.
You know, because when you look at record labels, nowadays you can record your own stuff, you can post it, you can stream it, you can do all sorts of things that you couldn't do in the past. But if I look back at the discussion we had with Nati O, these people have infrastructure. You can have a hit song in Zimbabwe and it stays in Zimbabwe. But if you're signed to one of the big brands or big record labels, they're able to say, we found a kid in Africa, he's doing very good. And across their channel, they're able to send your music across the world, right? And have you, because it starts from even just getting
But at
played.
what cost, though?
It even starts from
you
getting played
guys?
on the radio. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a big deal if your song was being played on a radio station in England, like the big one, or if your song were to be played on Hot 97. But you yourself, it's very difficult for you to get to that. But record labels is very easy because record labels use money, they use influence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
They buy access. You understand? They're able to put you in places where you could never dream of getting by yourself.
So is that the case with Nigerian artists that are getting played?
Yeah, they're all signed to these big big labels, you know?
Okay.
No, but
You know what I'm saying? They're
happens
signed to the
with-
big
with
labels
being,
and then the big
signed
It's just
in?
that also now, you know, AfroPop, the time is now.
All right.
So everything AfroPop is popping right
Becomes
now.
easier to
You know what I'm
play.
saying? But the people who got it on radio first, it was a hustle, right? To get, you know, Davido or one of these, or Wizkid, was one of the first people to be played on major American radio stations. And then people started bumping to it. And then now it's easier, you know, because now the world is paying attention to Afrobeats. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you get so many new stars coming up and that sort of thing.
Okay.
But you have Ishan here, very talented.
He's gonna get
But his
there.
music is not going to, the people in England are not going to be able to access it.
But sorry, I just want
Or
to say,
South Africa or other.
first of all, it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. You will work and work and work in the background until one opportunity changes the trajectory of
He's
what
been
you're
working
doing.
since 2008.
You can't tell when time is due.
But what I'm saying-
I
also
feel
like,
like I'm not there yet.
But what I'm saying to you is you don't sit back and say, I'm a patient cat.
No, but he's working.
go
But
out-
he's not sitting
working
back.
while
I did not say
He's
sit down.
working.
You're not listening to me.
Oh, he's a hitman. Auntie Aishan is a hitmaker.
okay, wait, I
You're
just
not
want
listening
wait.
to me. It's one thing to make a hit and then keep your hit.
Okay.
And then it's one thing to have a hit and then go to South Africa, most of the record labels have offices in South Africa, and go to them and say,
Here is my song.
And then be refused the access, and then go and wait downstairs for the CEO to come, his S-Class parked outside, and say, my brother, I know it's difficult to get all, this is my tape. At the end of the day, you can make a hit
That sounds
and
like
keep it
a
at your
scene
house.
from
Or you
Empire.
can make a hit, or you can make a hit and then
Yeah.
fight to get it. You know how sometimes
No,
you
I
can
feel
tell,
like-
you can tell that I've made a hit of a record, but it just has to get in the right hands for me to blow up. You get what I'm saying?
This, okay, he has a
This
song
patience,
I get what you're
this
saying.
patience thing is nice.
Danny.
It's nice.
It's
It sounds
To
nice.
be patient.
Yeah,
My time
yeah.
is coming. He's gonna get white beard. My time is coming because Charmaine thinks it's cool to be patient.
He's got a song
You
with
have-
that's why I
You
Editorial.
have
say,
to hustle.
like, that's
You
why-
are
that's
good
why I
enough,
say-
is what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, I understand, but that's what I was saying. Like, it's different for like the perspective that you're using is from somebody who has heard my stuff and my music and how good it is. And I'm coming from a perspective whereby probably I'm not satisfied with what I have, or I'm not satisfied with the music that I have done, or I'm not satisfied, like you're saying, I wouldn't call myself a hit maker because I make music every day. So it's not like individually picking, every song is a hit to me.
Right.
So it has a certain type of twist, like she was saying. Like good music has a way of shocking and doing things unexpectedly. And most of the times they will like be the same with the effort that you did for the past years.
But are you taking away what Denny is saying, that go to those record labels, take your
There's
music there?
talent and then there's
Like,
there's
take
a-
it
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was saying. Like maybe the question is, do you want to go there?
Okay, the question
Yeah.
is, do you want to go there, Aisha?
I feel like personally, as a music producer and as somebody who most of the times I write for myself, I do a lot of things for myself. Most of the times, when it comes to record label, the stuff that you're doing, if you do not have a catalog ready, you're already in debt.
So do you want to get there? Is
But
what
Ana
making-
catalog.
most of the
Roshado.
times, like you see what Casper did. Casper allowed himself to work with a big record label after he had done everything he had done.
Okay.
Because he was in a position of calling the shots.
Okay,
When
so
they
you're
come.
saying if you go now, you won't be in a position
I
to
don't think so.
to get your way around and to get your music.
Like really be hands-on on everything.
So how much longer? Or we just
Yeah,
keep
you know-
waiting?
With
the patience
Maybe they
in
might not
mind.
even be
With
a
the
record
patience
label,
in
just
mind.
an independent successful
Indie
artist.
artist, yeah.
yeah, I
Because
mean,
he's got the song with Anatolia, right?
Yes.
She's already international in regards. She's not Zimbabwean only.
you
Like
could
she's
even-
known outside of the country.
Yes, she
and
is.
when somebody looks up her music, they have a song which is a hit song. The song's gonna pop up. You don't know who's going to see and what opportunity comes from that.
I mean, you could even just sign a distribution deal.
I do have a distribution deal with Jungle.
With who?
With Jungle.
That's the problem. Who the fuck is Jungle?
Jungle is probably paying most of the banging artists right now in Zimbabwe,
Jungle.
including Freeman.
As in jungle,
Including
jungle,
Takura.
bundu.
yeah.
I was expecting more like BMG or...
It now makes sense. I gotta go Bundu.
Oh.
Okay.
But he's from the Bundu.
He's from the... he
but
told you, Johnny, he's
but
from
what-
the
yeah.
Bundu. Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is like, I mean, BMG and...
So,
and
like,
all
what
this stuff,
distribution
and
companies-
Sony, they've got, distribution channels, right?
Yeah.
Those are like beasts, right?
Yeah.
In the industry.
Definitely.
So...
Auntie, they don't care about Africa, though.
I know they have.
Do you know
say
there's
Sony
somebody?
Africa,
There's someone
don't
very
care.
popular.
They
There's
don't.
a-
They care
do.
about certain
They've got
parts.
offices in South Africa.
There's a
They
girl-
don't
about
care
certain
about South
parts.
Africa.
Right. There's a girl that was signed to Sony, and it looked like it was a great deal until they wouldn't release her music, and she had to just sit
Same with
and
what's her name?
shelf her
Amara
stuff.
Brown. Amara Brown was also signed, and then I
So
don't know
then
what's
why
the name
would
of
you
that.
want to sign to someone
ASAP.
that's going to regulate
Yeah,
how?
Def Jam.
Yes, Def Jam.
But remember,
Def Jam.
I don't think it was a
Jam.
distribution deal. It was actually getting signed, which he doesn't want to do. So I think getting signed to a record label is not good, but getting a distribution deal with one of the major record labels.
But is it not a good sign that these record labels are recognizing the artists in Zimbabwe and they want to work with them, although they end up having some discrepancies?
But what I'm saying is, in terms of distribution, right? They say he mentioned Killer T and all these cats, but they're being distributed to Zimbabweans.
No, not to Zimbabwe.
Zimbabweans abroad, Zimbabweans in Australia. It's Zimbabweans mostly.
Yeah.
If you look at the
yeah,
what's happening,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, but what if it lands in the hands
but
of a Zimbabwean
I
with
want
influence
I want
in
your
the
stuff.
UK or a
I want your
Zimbabwean?
stuff to be sent to Australian cats. Because- Because you know what happens now? Unlike Killer T and Freeman and all these guys he mentioned who are being distributed by Django,
Yeah.
his stuff has a chance to cross over because he sings in English and his stuff is like pop.
Perfect. But you are saying the problem with that is that Jungle is distributing the music to Zimbabweans
Django will distribute it worldwide, but the people who will take it as Zimbabweans.
as Zimbabweans. Okay.
Because those tracks are not appealing to Australians in Australia. But Zimbabweans can immediately say, oh, that's our guy. And they'll stream, they'll buy the music. But what I'm saying is, I think for him, the market is bigger than Zimbabweans abroad.
It has to be, man. It has to.
It definitely is, but the people have to know about the stuff for them to buy it, which is where distribution and a big record label and its infrastructure come into play.
Okay, so moving on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we could go on. Because I was now having lots and lots of.
I mean, we're trying
like,
to-
Saka, is it the location
Yeah.
aspect of it?
Right.
Is it?
Yeah.
So Ishan, you have an EP called Bundu Pop, underrated, dropping
Yeah.
this week.
On the 23rd,
This coming
yeah.
this week. Tell us about that. What inspired the name Bundu Pop,
Yeah,
and why
because
underrated
we have
as
Bundu,
well?
but we have Gundu boys also. What is this thing with Bundu?
Shout out to my hometown, Vurwi.
Oh.
It's a place. For me, it's like a bundu, bro. I'll be going to the jungle, but that's home for me. I grew up. A part of my life, I grew up at a farm, at a farmhouse, with my mom and my parents. So I got exposed to the jungle life a lot, and I loved it. It was nice. It was refreshing. It was something I've never experienced, like staying for a couple of years, maprazi, and getting to learn how people. So I think that's what inspired the first bundu pop. The first bundu pop was called Sounds from the Jungle.
Is this before you were signed to Jungle?
No.
Yeah, okay. Bundu, jungle. I see you, King.
I genuinely asking.
The new girl got bars.
So yeah, I think just reminiscing about my life in the jungle. That's how.
Would you say you
bundu pop-
manifested the jungle? It's like your thing now.
Would I say I manifested what?
Yeah, because Bundu Pop, and then you grew up in the
No, I'm actually
jungle,
thinking
and
about franchising it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a thing, hey?
What's that?
Part of your brand, like the
Bundu Pop.
jungle, the Bundu.
But the holiday nigga got Bundu boys.
Yeah, but mine was the first one.
Oh,
Period.
oh, for real?
Mine was the
Period.
Period.
End of story. Okay,
Nah, big
just
shout
so
out
we
to my
are
boy,
clear.
though.
We didn't go here in our only
Nah,
10
he's my
because
guy.
okay.
Nah, he's my guy. Big shout out to you, someone.
Okay, so
Because that's what a Bundu Bundu. Because apparently now Bundu is just trending, right?
But there was Bundu Boys before any of these guys.
yes,
anyway.
Bundu Boys are the real G.
Those are the OG.
Yeah, but they're paying homage. Holy Ten is calling themselves Bundu
Yes,
Boys
it's
from
not
the
like-
original Bundu Boys. They're like paying homage to
Uyu
the
is an
original.
original Bundu Boy because Ndokaka Kurira.
So he's not paying homage to nobody. It's just the reality.
It's just continuing with it.
Okay,
Gang, gang.
okay.
Yes. So it's dropping on Thursday. 23. Okay, it's just dropping on Thursday. The other time we spoke about EPs and everything, we just want to know if we're telling
Yeah,
the truth.
the king was lying to
Or
us.
if we no
Somebody called out the king.
Someone did
in the comments.
about the whole EP
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
The king, what would you ever?
Aishan, what is an
did you
EP?
see it? In the comment
I
section.
didn't see that one.
King, it was there in the comment section.
About what?
About
said that
you
EP
lying
is
about
a
the
long
EP.
song.
Long play. What's that
You see,
to do with long play?
Nash called
Listen,
out from the
I
onset.
am.
Nash said, watch out for King. He
Guys,
did say.
lying and being misinformed are two different things.
Yeah.
Lying is like intentionally trying to push a narrative that's not true.
Misinformed is just like what Becky said.
I'm
Kuti
not-
Tyler,
I'm not a recording
the
artist.
American
I
girl.
was lost.
I didn't lie.
I'm
I was
not a recording
misinformed.
artist.
I was lost.
Like literally, when that episode came out, I had to ask like an actual recording artist, what's the difference between an EP, an LP, a mixtape, an album?
But I
Because
told-
you didn't tell me anything.
What's an EP?
She raised the hand. You tell me anything.
Extended playlists.
Yes,
It's,
like how many tracks?
Most of the times, I feel like even like the effort that is put in an EP is far much different than the effort you put for an album.
But I think you must have a definition, right? Isn't it like
It's
six
an extended
tracks?
extended playlist, mostly 5 tracks.
Okay.
Extended.
So the king said it's a long song.
It's a long song.
Yeah.
I don't know how long. I know how long the song's gotta be to me.
Okay, wait. So you see Beyonce's album, right? A lot of the songs kind of transition from one song
To another.
Yes,
Like a
and so
story.
it sounds
That's
like
a
it's a
mixtape.
long song. That's what I said.
But that's a mixtape, isn't it?
Yes.
It can still be an album.
Yeah.
It can still be an album.
It can be a story. It can
Listen.
be like how Ja Praiser did.
Exactly. I was
that
about
other
to
one, where is
say-
it part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yes.
You know, it's
What
like
is
different
that?
songs, but
Do
they
EP
are saying
actually?
a
Does an
story.
EP have to tell a story?
No, I don't.
Or the
Nah, I
songs
don't
can be
think so.
I don't think
different?
so. Yeah, the king lied. It's okay.
Even
We can let her go. Okay.
It can have a theme.
Yeah.
It can have a theme. Okay. All right. So, EP, album, mixtape, single,
LP.
LP.
And
LP is
an
the what?
album king. There we go. There goes the king. There goes the king.
Also, LP no album. I have an album dropping. You can say I have an LP dropping. Single is one song, right? And the one song can be from an LP.
So is it you
Den
guys are
food.
lazy?
Den food.
Sorry, your phone. You're not exempt from this.
Alright, okay.
Last week we got took back. Uti.
But mine was just a. Backwards was like.
But this is like the second one. This is the second time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. My bad, guy.
Thank you.
Bro, did you just do a Nokia ringtone?
I mean that's bad. I mean look, Nokia's bad. Hey, Nokia is back.
Nokia's back.
I mean they're back, but they're not back. You know what I mean? Oh. Okay. All right. I shall
Yeah,
see.
but what's up
I
with
see
the
you.
lion today?
It's inspired by the king. You know, Nash said it, but I thought it was kidding.
All right,
Please tell them.
I was still just confirming a couple of things. So a single can be from an LP,
Yeah.
okay? And then mixtape.
A mixtape, most of the times I hear people like they join. It's like a mix, just one thing most of the times.
Mix of what?
Of all the tracks that you want to put in.
Oh,
the
of
mixtape.
all the tracks that you want to put. And then is there like an ending to the songs?
I
Like a
don't know,
mix.
Maybe they are single songs, but you can tell like they are like intertwined
Okay,
somehow.
all right.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to do an EP when you can do an album? Can you explain why artists always?
Bro,
release
an album
EP?
has to buy me a Rolls Royce, bro.
Period.
I'm not gonna release an album and just
But I mean, if you release 5 tracks and you add 3, you got an album.
if I call it an album.
Also, you can have
so you
8
can have
songs.
15 tracks and still call it an EP.
That's bizarre, bro.
You can't, right?
And it's bizarre. It's bizarre.
So you're deliberately not putting the other 3 tracks, so it's an E EP.
My album would probably have 15 songs.
I don't know why artists do that, right? Like the whole
Well,
like,
I
mini
don't
tracks.
believe in
Mini
like,
tracks. Do you know what the problem with that for me is? Toki Vibes released an album. I think it had like 30 or 32 tracks. Didn't Chris Brown do the same? 42. Why the fuck? Nobody's gonna listen to all the. I'm not gonna listen to 42 tracks. Just give me your 8 or your 10 best tracks, and then I'll see if I'm rocking with you. Give me 42. I'm not listening to that shit. So what I'm saying
probably
to you,
got 1,000 more left.
yeah, but I guess maybe artists, even like Ja Praiser, releasing 2 albums, right? And how many tracks is that? Probably like 25 or 28. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the artists. Maybe it's because you got a lot of work, you got a lot of songs,
Yeah.
and you just want them out there. Or
When it comes to album, I'm really inspired by Beyonce. Like, you can tell that her life is gonna change after this album. You can tell, like, drastically. You can tell she's gonna make money from this album.
Yeah.
By the way she has strategized her personality as an artist and how she releases album and how she releases singles and collaborations.
She's a beast, huh?
Yeah, she's
Are you
very
sure?
intentional
Are you
about
part of the Beehive?
Nah.
No, you definitely are.
What if he just learns?
Nah, I just like
From-
her methods.
Don't be a
as an
viewer, you.
artist.
Don't you then like worship her type
No, we
of
don't
thing
worship.
for you to
I
be
don't know
like
about that.
to be part of the there's like a whole church,
I
hey?
don't be
Okay,
singing
no.
the songs.
Because I think he's taking work ethics from her. Could he like, you know?
the track that I really like, the one that you did with Tammy Moyo. What inspired that track? I think that's a nice track. Coming back to international tracks, Miss really bad or Miss real bad or
Miss Real Bad.
yeah.
I'm a Michael Jackson freak, bro.
That was a
Michael
very Michael type of song.
Yeah, I'm a Michael Jackson freak, and
I think you must do that song for us. Don't we want to go for a
Why
break
didn't
right
Chris
now,
Brown
right?
hear that
Like-
one? Why didn't
Is
Chris
that Marco's
Brown?
phone?
Danny. Is that Marco's phone? Hello, Moto.
You're laughing at my Nokia. I think there's remnants of Bruno Mars in there, Michael Jackson.
yeah.
You know how Bruno Mars be bringing back 80s sound and playing
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
I
That
think it's
song
like an
was-
old soul.
it's really
you know,
good.
It's like
The honest truth is, when I worked on Miss Real Bad, it was towards the release of Good Pop Songs from the Jungle.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually going to be a song in the EP. So, Nasty C and Tyler had just released
And Tyler or Shekinah?
Yeah, and Shekinah. But Nasty was
Icho.
Shekinah and Teleman.
yeah.
Icho.
That song inspired that song.
but,
Oh,
no,
I hear it. I
okay.
hear it.
Can we have him sing that song? I like that song, bro. Like, which song
Yes,
are you gonna
please
do for
do.
us? You gotta do another song for us. Which one? We did the Kure. We all know that one. But I think that
Yeah, Miss Real Bad.
Yeah, Miss Real Bad. I'll help you on the vocals. You know.
I
'cause-
think I actually did a reel. I'm actually thinking now on my.
all right, so you're gonna help. You can help him out.
No.
Fell in the moon. Well, how does it start?
Feel like I'm over the moon. When you came into my life, deja vu.
I like that. I like the high pitch part.
You. Oh, they still took me some time to get to you. To the heavens send you. What am I supposed to do? You got a brother in love, falling deeper,
Hey.
deeper. I've been hard to know what's slowly falling to your own breakdown. My baby, I need you. Oh, baby.
Dun, dun.
But I get it, no pain, yeah, baby. You shine just like that.
I like that
Shout
high
out
pitch.
to
What do you
Tammy.
call that? Is that like falsetto? What do they call that? shit? When you
People call it for sale.
If you ever need
but-
backing
but
vocalist,
what is
please
it?
call Danny.
If,
I got
if you
you.
need
Cause-
like backing vocals,
Yeah,
no,
I
he
got
was
you.
on point. Eh?
Yeah.
He was. That was a cool
Try it.
song.
Do something, do
Yee,
something.
woo. Let's not do that. Let's not do
that
that.
was a really nice song.
So 2023 Zima Awards, Lola was nominated Song of the Year.
Which one is Lola? You got to do chorus.
Oh, I love that song.
You got to do the chorus first.
Okay.
Before you go on.
Before I go on. Okay, so Lola.
We can.
That's the chorus? Yeah. What the fuck, nigga?
Dance till the sun comes out like the morning star. Nini newe ha, tiri murudo ha, slowly bonding. And we really don't give a word. Siku ese ha, tiri mo ha, lola, lola.
Usiku wese tirimo.
Inside.
Oh, that's...
Tirimo.
Oh. Tirimo. Yeah? Yo. That's G. Okay. Nice.
Love that.
Miss Becky.
How did the
What do you say
collaboration
about- what
with
do you say about
Anatolia come?
No. Is that the same song?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Denny.
Okay, sure. My bad.
You know what? Sorry for your answer. I'm just happy that I'm not the only one who's like oblivious about what is going on in the music industry. Like we listen to the music and
No, because when I listen to the song, I just know it's action. I don't know about that though. No.
but TSA we were just dropping, yeah? We were just doing them things. But yeah, well done guys. Thank you. Go on, Aisha.
Where was I?
How did the collaboration with Anatolia come along?
So she did a cover for Kure. Yeah, she was singing Kure, and then she posted it on IG. That's how I started knowing about her.
So where's she from? I don't know.
She's Zimbabwean, but she's
UK based.
UK now.
Okay.
But she's like everywhere.
She's amazing.
She's always in the room, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she's more on the gospel
She's a
scene
gospel
now, right?
artist.
She is a gospel artist.
How did you
Yeah.
get her to do Lola? Was it
don't
because
know.
it was a love song and it was
don't even know. I
clean?
don't
It was
even know.
clean.
Gospel people got lives too.
Yeah, they do. But
They can sing about love.
yes, they can. That's why I'm saying I think it was a bit easier for her to do that song than a drop it like it's hot kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It was more like mature romance.
Lola.
Yeah.
Why Lola? Is that like does she exist? Is that a
No.
chick?
Lola, I was asking the boys recently, guys, because I heard Lola from Jasig now.
Okay.
He was singing something about Lola. I don't know what he was saying. That's.
And
where
you
I
like
got-
Lola?
Yeah, that's where I got Lola.
You said it was nominated for what?
It was nominated for Song of the Year. So amongst them was Leo Magor's Fire Emoji Remix, Saint Flo, Silas Mavende. No, you'll be shocked who won that category. Vakomanave, Drip Freeman, HKD, Ndona Iwe, Feli Nandi, and then Lola Ishan. And in that category, Vakomanave, Drip Freeman, HKD took.
Oh, then okay.
Yes.
All right.
But no, say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud.
With your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Come on now.
Now I feel like the numbers are just gonna prove themselves in the end of the day,
Period.
Like I said, like good music is always good music. I don't hate on any artist. Well, I feel like sometimes
But you weren't ecstatic that he
they
won
don't
that
want to know
one
who's
instead
their
of you.
daddy.
You weren't ecstatic.
Wait, sorry, wait. The what?
No, like I don't like disrespect nobody, but like sometimes you need to know who the father is,
Oh, that's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I keep telling these
And
niggas.
sometimes you need to like just recognize.
I shouldn't say who's your daddy.
Yeah, he did. He did. He
And you guys took it to the bedroom as usual.
no, you did.
Ah.
We didn't. We were right there, like yes, sir. Bow down.
Yeah, but it's gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna kill everyone.
Okay.
So,
The EP's coming, and I feel sorry for everybody, honestly.
Hey,
You do a lot of collaborations. Like, are there a lot of collaborations on this body of work?
On the EP,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot?
Nah, I always like carry my favorites, Like most of the times, I just say Tammy and ABX. I don't leave them behind.
what about
I always-
Takura? You got no love for Takura? Takura is nice.
Yeah, Takura is nice. We're actually like in the process of.
That's going to be fire.
didn't we say? Who did we say can't do a collabo with Takura because they sound the same?
Did we?
Yeah, there was something that we mentioned about.
I don't think it was Takura.
Who did no? But we were talking about Takura doing collabs with someone, or Takura's name came up.
I thought Takura couldn't do a collab with Jabrazer, but it came out.
No, it did. Venezia. It did.
So you can pretty much do a collab with everybody, I think.
It was Nyasha David.
And he has the
we
voice.
said
Yeah, but Nyasha David and Takura, they work. They did. They got a hit song.
They got a hit song.
No, but Takura has the voices though. He has the GT voice. He has like the mellow R&B.
I'd like to hear Baba Harare in Takura.
I think it's like R. Kelly. You know, R. Kelly used to do raps and sing and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Very few people can actually do it. But Nyasha David actually also plays around with that. And Nyasha.
International guitar.
You know, like also Nyasha David, I think his sound is good enough for international. Same like him. But you know, for some reason, the numbers are not. I don't know how you guys stream. Do you make a lot of money from streaming? Well, it's okay. Money. Okay.
So, Ishan, speaking about people having to be international, I made these guys listen to a song. Like an upcoming artist, like, do you have any upcoming artists that you really like or that people should look out for? Yeah. And specifically, I hope it doesn't.
Just say it.
King.
What the fuck? Say it with your chest.
Like uptown kids that are in the
like in the scenery.
Yes.
Sa Forever.
Okay.
There's a guy called Magic.
Mm-hmm.
He's working with Gangster.
What about Denny Woods and Sun?
Yeah, Sun Forever. He's dope. I love him. I love his work.
They're really growing on Danny. It's like the.
I know. He's advocating for them.
No, that one is really.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, Denny Woods and Sun.
Very international.
Yeah,
he's period.
That's what he
is.
His persona.
I mean, we don't listen to her much because it's a crew. You know what I'm saying? Like when you come with your crew and you say like My dudes are fire, and maybe they're not, but they just should.
Well,
these ones are.
Our industry, our music industry right now, it's at a point whereby it's actually like, like the birth is starting, because I feel like most of the structures we have right now, they were not there long back. Like most of the times, it was an individual business. If it's Macheso, he's doing his thing. If it's Zakaria, he's doing his thing. If it's Winky D, he was doing his thing. Wasn't really that environment whereby artists got to like meet on a very constant basis and build the industry. I feel like it's now happening.
So you guys are collaborating more now?
Yeah, I feel like this generation is really like now building whatever like wasn't there before. I feel like because of this new generation, especially like hip hop artists, are really like calling out the world.
So I made Danny and Becky listen to this guy's name is Ishe, and I was done for the guy. Do you know what?
Do you know?
I don't silence.
That's not me. It's not me, guys.
It's you.
How?
Because this guy's not reading the message.
Okay, this isn't me. Shit.
Today you're wilding out, taking selfies. Your phone is beeping. What's going on?
You know what it is. Okay. These microphones are more sensitive than our old microphone. You know what I mean? So whatever is happening now used to happen before, but you couldn't hear.
That's your story. Just sticking to it.
Okay. So there's this young man. His name is Ishe. He's releasing a body of work, but we went to his listening party called Solitude because he's releasing a single called Solitude, and the visuals that were posted on Instagram, they literally brought that to life in person.
It's crazy.
Phenomenal. Like so futuristic, very AI.
Just show him.
Okay,
I think he can find something. Maybe he might have to reduce the volume or something.
Okay, no, I will just show. Okay, so I'm going to show you the...
No, he believes you.
Okay,
go on.
No,
but Becky said...
Yeah, you all have been calling a liar.
Right.
Make I believe double.
Yes, make you believe double now.
Okay, so this is... he was showing the song and performing it at the same time. And then on Instagram... So wait, is this being like cut out?
King?
Yeah.
All right, okay. So what's the question for Ishan?
Wait, but this is not fair. Why is she not getting that?
Which
For
one?
what?
What does she want? Well,
That
King. Okay, we got it, King. The shit is on the it's on the screen.
So this is right, and I played it for them, and he said that his sound is not palatable for Zimbabwe because it's too international. And I said that's not a bad thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's not a bad thing.
I never said it was a bad thing. I just said there's no market here.
So
if,
is that
so
like-
if his target is international and he has the resources, he will make it. That's what I said.
but kwete ari mulungu.
Kodwa Zimbabwe.
So why are we not able to receive things that are of international standard from our own?
Okay, so for people who just so people get perspective, since you put it out here for them, the guy sounds more like the weekend
Weekend,
type
yeah.
vibe. You
Usher,
understand?
The
That's
Weeknd.
no. If you say Asha, it's a whole different vibe.
But
More like
he
the
is.
weekend, because the weekend is big. He has a market, a very big market. But some people, he's not palatable to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, Asha, I think, has more crossover because he plays around with roses. But I guess the Weeknd is a big artist. So this young man sounds like the Weeknd, out of Zimbabwe. What are the prospects of success?
Is it not?
But it's
possible?
funny. It's funny.
Because locally,
It's funny if Asha gets to like recognize him right now and puts him on a song and release it. The whole country will start claiming him.
What did I say? What did I say?
The whole
Straight.
country will start
What
claiming him.
did I say?
like what they did
I
with
said
Magorimbo.
I said
The
it.
dude was struggling when he was in the trenches. Nobody wanted to know about
They are
it.
always like
And
that.
then
The
when it's-
It's
majority
like
of Zimbabweans.
William, the last KIM, like there was a conflict of him, people in SA calling him a South African, and he came out and said, "I'm not South African. I'm from." Botswana."
We don't even have to go far. Recently, we were talking about the Miss Universe contest. A white girl, 21-year-old Brooke Jackson, won Miss Universe Zimbabwe. She went all the way to El Salvador to go and
that one
represent.
we didn't claim her.
No,
You know how
no,
you claim Nadia Nakai?
no,
and she doesn't
not
wanna fuck
claiming,
with us?
not claiming.
And then
The-
you're
the
always
po-
claiming people. You know what I mean?
I'm talking
Everybody-
about the point of as Zimbabweans not collectively supporting our own on the onset. We want to support them and claim them when they're
they
doing
brought up
good.
shame.
Yes.
Yeah.
When they're starting out, she was
Out of Takunya,
but when she went and made it top 10 voice of reason when they were bringing out their projects and stuff, Mwanawevu, no, she's doing good. And also she got top 20.
yeah.
But the fact that she was now on this world stage, people were now like, vote. But
Aiwa, but you remember,
when she was crowned, Maimutuka,
I
Mr.
remember
No.
we are consistent. But imimi
They're
kana
consistent.
kana mazongoti ndiye takumanya naye tomanya nawe duka imimi because we'll cry on the night but ndo shapo tova tamanya takada but it's not like they were ecstatic about her having made it.
Yeah, but that's the
Instead
same
of
thing that Ishan is
beautiful
saying.
black girls.
If she was to play that song, what's his name?
Ishe.
Ishe. If she was to play Ishe's song right now, wow, Ishan is who Ishe. Oh, okay,
yeah, like,
wow.
yeah.
If she
So-
was
so-
to play that song now, people would be like, meh.
Yeah. So this the stuff that you play, the Ishe jam we play, nice, it's fire. It's international.
Yeah.
Remember, we always talk about international, not international. It's international. But what that comes with is it means the locals are probably not going to fuck with it. Because if you look at our international sounding artists, they're not blowing up.
Saka,
But
it's
you
a-
but I feel like-
It's a bit confusing then
You know what I
because
mean?
people
Because-
say have an authentic sound. Because in America they've got Weeknd. Why do you want to sound like Weeknd? They've got
See,
Asha.
yeah,
Why do you want to
yeah.
sound like that? And then when they sound like local, the music still doesn't blow up. You can't sell it abroad. Saka waita zvipi.
Anyway, can I somebody Zim dance artists ghetto at school my shows like that. That's it. That's
Well, I
the
feel
reality
like that's the problem. It doesn't even start with the artist. I feel like recently, I apologize, but I stopped going into clubs because I didn't hear local music, like lots of it.
Yeah.
I would hear like exotic sound and like big artists from outside and very little Zimbabwean
That's true.
content.
That's true.
So also like the people who are in charge of, pushing the music and actually letting the whole country know that, oh, we have Munagadasa Jam Master Agaiba. You get me? Because there's no way you're gonna tell a DJ what to play. He's going to play what he's going to play and you're going to dance it whether you like or not.
Yeah.
So most of the times them promoting local art is very.
It's very limited.
I think if it wasn't for what the Minister of Information back in the day,
Jonathan Moyo.
if it wasn't for him forcing radio stations to play, was it 80 or 70% local, the industry would be way back.
Yeah,
Because if these DJs had a choice, they wouldn't play.
They wouldn't play local music at all.
So are we saying they must be forced?
and even in SA, we play their music more than they play our music in SA.
Do they even play our music?
Sure,
If they even play them,
they
Zimbabweans
don't play
play
them.
more of anybody else's anything
I went to a club.
more than our own.
The whole club was just amapiano, in and out. Not even like in Jamaican dancehall, no Jamaican dancehall. Just
their music.
piano until the bar closes.
But their music
And
is
they will be vibing
But their music,
forever.
their
Chiro
music,
yedu
their
is
music is
jumping.
jumping. I don't know.
It's jumping yedu.
Which songs do you start the party with?
We have
He gave you the hand back. Anton Bongdao.
Okay.
We have a lot of
Like,
we
you
have a lot of
Which
nice
one?
music.
Which songs are going to start the party?
It's jumping.
Which songs?
Those ones.
The energy.
Saka what I Twitter riot my artists. Twitter riot takanzwa DJ achiridza exotic music tomte mani mato.
Sometimes it's Hani.
I feel like a DJ
That
should
is
have
Enzo.
like a
Sometimes
Zimbabwean
it's
music.
Enzo.
Hey, what is
That is the killer team.
Arwa Enzo, top of that bo. Yeah,
That is the
but you have
Ishan.
to Zim dance for Kaniki.
That is Ishan, that is Ferdinand,
There we go.
that is Machis.
Imi Ferdinand Mbawa. Mbawa.
No,
Maybe
because like vakasatiriza, there's no way we are
Maybe in a lounge
Mimiga.
setting like yes,
and
but
now
Bawa-
collaborating, you're collaborating. You sit down and come up with some dance music, and then if your music jumps, we will jump to your music. But for now, regarding piano,
Would you say Zim
Either-
artists
it's
are
either
lazy
that-
when
it's
it comes
either
to
that or
producing
just
music?
Zim dancehall in it. Zim dancehall no gonna jump.
So I think what-
That Zimbabwean artists are lazy when it comes to producing their music. Like they don't give their all in
No.
producing the music, like to give us a clean sound. You see, did you hear how Danny was talking about Amapiano? About those Amapiano guys are just really dope. Yeah, it's jumping.
I mean, you could be in a bad mood.
Guys,
Hey, yo,
come
yo,
on.
Aisha.
Most of the time you
Aisha.
don't even hear the words.
Aisha.
I'm a piano.
Of
We
course,
don't
no,
even
it's
try
one
to
word.
hear
It's darling, darling, and then it's
the
done,
vibe you're looking
and then
for.
it's
Yes,
done.
yes.
Yeah, but how are you going to grow with your own vibe when you don't allow it to grow inside of you?
I don't know. Just make nice music. We'll bump to it. We don't bump.
But they
because-
are making nice music.
It's not-
Bumping
That's where my
it
No, it's not
that's
nice
where my
enough. It's not
question
nice
is.
enough for the club.
Why is it not nice enough? What is it that
I'm not an artist.
that those artists are doing different that artists here are not
Are you
doing?
not my
Or is
dance?
it because
Are you not
our
my dance?
sound is not as nice?
Becky. Come on, dance.
But that now goes to
Dance.
marketing because that Dali song was viral before the song was even released.
This is what I'm saying. It starts from coming up with concepts, these dances, these TikTok things, all these things, and it's easy to vibe to that music even if you don't know it because the beat is catchy. You understand? Because when you're in the club, you're really dancing to the beat,
No, but what happens now-
not the lyrics.
But what happens if you see
This
like
is why
I'm a
we-
piano guy with I'm a piano? If I start playing I'm a piano right
Why
now,
would you
kinda-
copy that?
let's tell my South Africans. If I start playing I'm a piano, no matter what song it is, good or bad, sometimes you're not going to, but you can see them jumping and vibing to their
Kutsirira
sound.
so.
Which means to some extent they have that appreciation of our kids are making this type of music. We have to support them either way.
Hey, but you want us to support crap because it's ours, right? You know, there's nothing.
And that's sick.
It's not like I got crazy love for Nigerians or crazy love for South Africans. You know what I'm saying? But whoever makes beats that make me jump, I'll jump to it. This is why I like Jamaican music. I like South African music. I like Nigerian music. Because in the club I can rock to it.
But guys, then can they win? Because in the club they're playing international music. We make international music. It's too international. It's not related.
That's somebody
So
say
what
local
do
by
you
want?
default.
Not 247.
By default.
Apana noyakabawa manje bakuforce abantu.
Vanongouya vari kuwira doro ka.
Bro, trust me, bro. Music is life. People need music out there.
I know, but when we go to a club, we want dance music, and there isn't that much. The only dance music we have is Zim dancehall. Zim dancehall you can dance.
So they must just bring in that whole
can jam
aspect,
to
which
Zim
is
dance.
70% local music. Diwali.
But no, like their sound, we wouldn't even jump to their
Hey.
sound. Suzu.
I know.
But we
See how
jump.
crazy they are.
But we go crazy when Sugura is playing. We do in the ghettos, in the township, we do go crazy when the Sungura is played. So the Sungura is like that. Sungura. But when you go uptown, we want an uptown sound now.
No, I think what you are fighting is growth.
Pane sound ya what Jaira. Is that what he's saying?
Creativity and in like expanding everything about it.
All I'm saying is I'm very open to nice music. All right? I don't segregate where it's from. This is why I can
If
jam
it's nice,
to
it's
Ama
nice.
piano.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Okay.
I have no idea what they're talking about. They could be saying shit about us for all I care. But the beats, King, you know
They
what
need
I'm
to
talking
kick.
about. The beats need to. This is the only music that
No,
actually
but
has
guys,
beats
I really
that
want to
rock.
give props to Zimbabwean producers.
That's the
Zimbabwean
question I was
producers are really
asking.
like
We
doing.
have amazing
Vari kuisa
producers.
basa here. Kana vachisa basa rachona. Why isn't it pumping and grooving as much as what
The structure.
The foreign music is.
The structure.
The
as
foreign
well,
music is
and the structure as well, because most of the times, guys, we are looking at maybe kind of start an issue one way piano and music is Zim hip hop or Zim dancehall, right? We have a lot of situations. I talk about more than 10 where we get an international artist being paid more than the local artist, or more than the local artist. Watch Artopisa Ipapo.
But that's normal though.
it's everywhere.
But I feel
everywhere.
like it's a
that.
disease.
But it's everywhere.
But no, you
Because-
can't say it's everywhere. Davido will not go and perform in America on a stage where there's a really big artist there. Then Davido gets paid more than the local artist. It's a lie.
No. Davido always gets paid more when he's performing in America.
Oh, more
'Cause
than
it's
the
usually his show. He's never a
than-
supporting act. When he
Obviously.
does his shows, his shows. He does not support.
doesn't feature on
He
other
can
people's
probably
stages.
Like being
feature on
booked for
Chris Brown.
festivals.
He can
Yeah,
probably,
like yes,
yeah.
like being brought in for a
Festivals, yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
Will they pay him less than the local artist?
No, they'll pay him proper because he's up there. Davido, Burna Boy, they're up there.
No, they will pay him
They're up
his
there.
amount that he has asked for.
But what he's saying is, there's no way I'm going to bring a foreign artist and then pay the local artist more, depending on the stage.
Not
of
more,
the
maybe the
artist.
same.
No, the stage. If you're going to bring Davido, the Nigerians, my president already said,
Okay.
Davido, I'm going to buy 100 or 150, I don't know.
No,
So don't expect me to pay the local kid 150.
No, look at this mentality. It's not good to only in hand no charge mari yakawanda. Charge mari yakawanda. But there's that mentality ukuthi ndikatora nemunhu pafona, oh okay, well how much do you want to pay? I want to pay 1,000 for the show. And I'm like, bro, it's a 5,000. Because ndu uzotikukweta video. You get what I'm saying? It's a 5,000.
But which is
Oh,
wrong.
but
But it's wrong. It's wrong for you to want to put up your amount because I'm bringing a bigger act.
So his
wrong.
amount must be his
Your
amount.
amount is your amount. Because I will talk to you and I say, I want you for my show.
No,
How
I
much?
hadn't finished. I'm saying like there is a situation you call me, you are Denny, waunza David, and it. You call me and say, Ishan, ndikuita show ya David, and it. Uda marry, and it. Into vandati zoni nduda 5,000.
Right.
You get me?
Right.
And it. Promoter ndakamuzoti nduda 5,000. Akutotsvaga mumwe artist arikuda lesser than what I charged him.
Yes.
Of which isu sema artist atina bond yekuti zvone mutarama yangu kundudza aikwanisa kutora.
But when you look at it, understand that if this guy brought Davido, right, for a show, that show is going to pump even without local acts.
Okay.
So you must understand that you guys are supporting acts, right? So it can be you, or it can be the other artist, or it can be any one of your own. It's not your show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you must understand that as a promoter, if I come to you and I know you charge 1,000, and now you wanna be optimistic, you wanna be what's the word? Where opportunistic. You wanna be opportunistic because you think because I can pay Davido, I should be able to pay you more. Then you gotta twist it because I don't need you, but I need you. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it can be you, or it can be your homie, or it can be anybody else. Bottom line is before Davido plays, because he's gonna play for 1 hour, I need to waste the other 5 hours.
But don't you think it's already like creating that disease in promoters whereby if Japresa says he's not going to come, he's gonna offer somebody else?
Bottom line is your charge is your charge. I'm gonna hit you up. Yo, I got a gig. What's your charge? If your charge was 1.5 and then suddenly it's 4, means you're being an opportunistic cat. You're trying to raise your price because I got a big act and you know I got money to pay a big
But
act.
you wouldn't want me to do an amateur performance there as well.
No, I just want you to do your regular performance that you charge 1.5 for. I'm not paying 4 G's. Because you charge 1.5. I know. I asked you last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you see when Burna Boy came,
Yeah.
right? And we have the Jab Praiser on the lineup, and we have other local artists on the lineup, right? If you know Jab Praiser probably will deliver better than Burna, or almost the same.
Okay, yeah. I
Than
get
Burna.
that. Yeah.
You
I
get me?
get that.
Because already when I know some music,
Yeah,
Jab Praiser, when I know he's here, and when he gets on the mic and
That's
he
it,
starts doing
that's
his
it.
thing,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
go haywire.
I get it. So, must Jab Praiser then suddenly charge Davido money? Because
I know he
works?
didn't get paid his actual amount. Pangakadobhadelwa more.
What I'm
than
saying,
his
what I'm
amount.
saying is,
Than his amount.
What I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
what
than-
I'm saying is,
than what he normally asks
What I'm
for.
saying is, I think acts have charges that they charge for gigs, and those charges shouldn't change.
No, most of the
because-
times they change depending with the venue and the event,
Yeah.
the type of crowd that's
Yeah,
there.
but what I'm saying is, a normal artist will tell you how much for a club performance, how much for a stadium, how much for whatever, right? Those figures shouldn't change because I'm bringing Michael Jackson or I'm bringing whoever. You know what I'm saying? Then it becomes unfair. You understand?
the
Because
promoter.
because the promoter knows. Because when promoters are bringing artists, or I think of bringing artists, they know Japanese charges this much, Ishan charges that much. They can't be a premium because I've got a big artist.
While we're on that,
That is a lie.
while we're
1
on
hour,
that,
36 minutes.
it is a lie. What kind of an artist are you? Like, what morals do you have? Because
Thank you for that.
I've got like, I know I'm going with this one. Just wanted to hear from your end before I ask what I wanted to ask.
What kind of an artist?
Yes,
Moral.
yeah. Morally, what do you go by? What do you stand for?
I go by the word of God, obviously, and the truth. The word of God and the truth. Most of the times, I really want to sing about. Sometimes talk on here, my songs up and up, but I really want to be like somebody who preaches truth and life-changing musical advices. Yeah.
Okay. I think I've been at 2 events where you were supposed to perform, and you didn't pitch for rehearsal. Why?
I didn't pitch for rehearsals. Can you state the shows?
The Namas and
The
Zima.
numbers, which ones?
The one where you were supposed to perform, someone else had to come in your place or something during rehearsal.
You get my boot, right?
Yes, I heard
I
it.
hope you're right.
Bro, help me
Yes,
out.
no, I
I'm
am.
lost.
I am. No, trust, I am.
Have I ever missed a session?
No, he has.
She was.
He
She
has.
she
I was
she
there.
was working
So,
there.
no, with the Namas,
Yeah.
I wasn't working with them. I
okay.
was
The
I was
previous
there.
Namas?
Yes.
And then I performed on stage.
You guys are superstars like that.
No. I don't know. Did you perform?
You're mistaken a person.
Lola was performed.
Yeah.
Who else would perform Lola if it's not you?
But I performed the song myself.
But did you
Could
go for
rehearsal.
rehearsals?
Yeah. I think I missed only one day of rehearsals. Probably.
It's like that
So-
must have been the day.
So you missed.
That
so-
must have been the day
so do you
that
have, do
I
you have a
was
long
there.
history of missing?
No,
rehearsals?
wait.
nah.
Hell, okay.
Hell nah.
At the Zimas,
I might be a little bit a little bit late coming to the event or to whatever I'm invited.
okay.
Due to like maybe personal reason, traffic,
Right.
and all that.
at the Zimas,
But
did you come for rehearsal?
At the Zimas, was I performing?
Yeah, we did. We did come for rehearsal, yeah. We got the video, the one that's on
Oh, the one with JCMC?
No. No. JCMC is Namaka. The Namas that were recent. I mean, not the Namas, the Zimas that were recently hosted at the 7 Arts when we had all the other artists coming to
blood
perform.
clots, man! I didn't come to that blood clot thing.
Blood clots.
Yes.
Why
That's why I
say?
wanted reasons. Yeah.
Why say?
He
Why
was
say
there.
why?
I
he's
saw
a
him.
bomb
I saw him, and I was
clock.
like, okay, if he's here,
Tell
where's
us-
Ishan?
tell us
'Cause
about this
I
thing.
remember we sat, and I was like, where's Ishan? Where's Ishan? Ishan
Yes,
needs
I-
to be here. Da, da. And I was really excited because I thought, oh, Ishan is going to be here. And Ishan did not show his face.
No, it
So
was
what
probably
one?
for a
What
good
one
reason.
then?
Yes, that's why I'm asking
Yeah.
about like your
What one day, brother?
about your morals as an artist and the things that you stand for. So maybe obviously there is a good reason. I don't see you.
Or a bad reason as well.
Yeah, man.
No, I don't think a bad
Nah,
reason.
it's probably
Like
is a
no,
bad reason.
okay, your
Trust me.
okay. The reason may have been bad, but
Yeah.
good to you. Like no, I'm not going to be part of this because of the things that I stand
Was it a
for.
money thing,
That's
right?
why I'm asking about
Probably
that.
logistics, misunderstandings.
What about money? What about money, bro? Blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe a logistic misunderstanding.
Hey,
Like, probably
logistics
the
and money
artist-
are different,
The
bro.
artist needs this and this and this, and then.
What's your
you know,
manager
people
there for?
didn't
Doesn't
chop-
isn't he supposed to like fix those things for you?
Hey,
If he fails,
Mr.
then-
Manager, what happened?
Like most of the times, it's not even in his hands. Maybe
What?
like the people are slacking or
Do
something.
you
Can
want-
we give
do you
him a
want the
mic?
manager to take this one?
Sorry.
Do you want the
Can we
manager to
give him a
answer
mic?
Yeah, bro.
Can we please give?
Just flip this one. Just flip it
Just
like this.
flip that
Shemay,
one.
Just flip it. To
Talk
I
to
think,
us.
You know, as an artist, he requires a certain amount of money for him to move from point.
Hey, Joe.
I told you it was a money thing, bro.
Okay.
But love for Zima,
Uh-huh.
that's why we still came through.
Okay.
There's an issue of, okay, can we be able to let go of this particular engagement because we had an engagement that time.
Okay.
So we had to try to balance. So me and our engineer, we came through, did our sound check.
Right.
So literally, as long as we are there and we represent him, we've done our job. We know what his mic requires.
Mhm.
We know what he requires to perform. So if we did that, then we were okay.
Then for you that was marked
So it
as
was
we
covering his-
did.
So he was required somewhere else. So I can buy go.
Oh, okay.
So we just want to balance.
So
it.
he doesn't just bank rehearsals. He shows up for. Okay.
Money.
That's all I wanted to know because I was
Now we don't
touched.
play with money.
I was touched. I was
So,
like,
so do they
Bank.
pay for
Yeah,
these?
bank.
I see like Zima performances and Nama and whatever. Do they pay for that? I don't think they have money
Rehearsals.
for that, right?
Performances
No, just
and-
performances and everything. Do they pay, or it's like a national thing, or what?
Akumbokoda,
So,
Mira.
they do pay. But
You can lift it. So
they
that
do
you can-
pay, yeah. But sometimes, between us trying to negotiate.
Why? Do you? Okay, you've got water. Do you want water or you want
Blood.
ice? What is it that you
Should I
need?
go in?
Blood.
Okay.
You go in, blood.
I mean, the situation in the country sometimes it's not. We're not. These platforms are not getting enough.
Guys, in the building, answer.
Hmm?
We have to safer.
Yes, sir.
No, of course he's supposed to protect
Blood.
your brand.
I'm trying to make sure.
Christian.
that
No, but I
Christian,
feel
do these
like
guys
sometimes-
pay, though?
Sometimes
Fact.
the artist needs voices.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead, artist.
Bring it in.
Yeah, sometimes these people they do have money to pay us, but they just don't want to give us money.
Yeah, because they feel like you're not worth much.
Because I'm thinking like, how can you put up this whole thing, and you're not able to pay me for performing? Like most of the times, it does not make sense.
So like, is it like not being able to pay, or they pay little?
or maybe not even like transcending the information correctly.
Fam, are they paying 50% or 20%, or they're paying 0% of what we charge? Because we've got a charge sheet, right?
Performing or what?
Yeah, you've been like. Should I come again?
Yeah, we want to
Yeah.
know.
We've been paid, but like I was saying, sometimes it's not like.
Compensation and payment, two different things. Bro.
So they're paying for your fuel and food.
Okay,
Fuel
so
and
not
foods.
any money is not money. It's not just money. Money is not just the payment.
man.
It's got
So,
terms.
needs
It's
to
got-
match the rate
so I
card,
think that's where it
basically.
starts. The respect for artists must start from these award people, right? Like the national awards type thing. They must realize, because they want artists to earn a living from doing music. So they must set an example. Like, if you're gonna have whoever you've nominated or whoever you think is gonna make your event jump, and you want them to perform, you gotta lead by example, right?
Yeah.
You gotta show the artists that we value artists,
we care
and we're
about them.
paying them. We're paying them what they're worth, because it's government money.
Yeah.
It's public people. It's the public money. And so there's no reason. There's no reason for a big wig to keep that money so they can buy themselves a VX or whatever. The money should go to the artists, because they only do this like once a year, I guess.
I'd love to say something.
That's what I think.
It's not my space, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So where I was getting to, right, is exactly what you just said right now. Kuti, most of these platforms, right, they are trying to grow the culture. If you look at it, particularly Zima doesn't make their money back, Nama doesn't make their money back.
Okay.
Right, but imagine if the government was really coming in and they're trying to support these spaces, because when they're saying Nama, we're talking about the Grammys according to Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
According to
It's not
Zimbabwe,
even
yeah.
like the Grammys, right?
That's it, yeah.
Why is there money that's being set aside? Could the ministry could okay, fine, we're setting aside
Such
20K. It's a X amount of money, right? Or ZTA, or all these other interesting institutions that supposed to support artists. We're not talking about the Zimas, we're talking about the EMAs, or like anything that's really musical.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any support that's going towards this platform? So if we have these other platforms supporting them, then the money, if Ishan says he wants 5K to perform at the Namas,
Ishan should be able to
That
get
is
his
5K.
5K.
so if we have all of this partnering, because we know the money is there, but I don't feel like there is enough support being given to these platforms, because look at it, Zima doesn't, legit. Namas, that HIC is not packed. So ask yourself, are these platforms getting their money? They're not. So let's get these institutions, the ministry, to come and support and say, if there's a Zima, there's 15K just going towards that.
I think these events, when they're planned and they're organized, I think they get like big budgets. But you find that a lot of the money goes, say, towards marketing, say, goes towards other
because if you look at
logistics
15K,
and all these
$3
sort of
grand
things.
end up sound kudara. Because there's big invoices that go around.
But
By the time the artists want to be paid, it's like I'm dara owner.
But the artists should be the priority, because without them, there's no show.
No, they're thinking stage, lights, aesthetics.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to tell us. I mean, you spoke to the boss at the time.
Spoke to the boss. Oh,
Yeah,
him. Oh, yeah,
of,
but he's now like Pemsec, GGG.
He's up there.
I know, my guy.
So he's
like,
more powerful
Uncle.
now.
Yes, very.
Yeah,
very.
Uncle is more powerful. You must make sure that money is.
No, I'm
channeled
sure
towards
now
the
there's more
artists.
impact, because in the interview that I had with him, he also wants the art industry to grow big and have meaning, and artists to be respected for their work, and also
So now he's got power and influence to make it happen.
power.
Yes.
More power to the people.
All right. 1 hour 46 minutes, Becky K.
Yeah, are we wrapping it up?
Yeah.
Are we wrapping it up?
Yeah.
King, what did we miss out on?
I think we spoke about everything that we intended to talk about, to be honest. We talked about Brooke
Yeah, well, just
being
briefly.
like in the top 10 Voice for Change. She done something.
She did.
What is
Yeah.
that? What is voice to change? Like,
You know, when
She's
you
a
bring
voice
out your
for change.
projects and
Yeah.
you talk about how you're going to change the community if you
Yeah.
win Miss Universe, blah, blah, blah.
She's very passionate
so
about
these are like
empowering.
sideshows, right?
Yeah.
How
they
did
are.
we do on what we went to do?
Shall we walk the stage, okay?
What were we? Are
We
we
walked
went-
the stage
we
and
were in
got
top
top
what?
10 in the Voice for
In the
Change.
Voice
No,
for
like
Change.
what we went for. We came out what? Top 50?
I said we walked the stage. No, there's
So
no
we
top
didn't make
50.
it, right?
No.
Is this a nice way of you guys saying we didn't make it?
Yes, we didn't make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But we
right.
represented well. In
But
the
did we
Voice
do
for Change.
okay?
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
Okay,
Yes,
She did
there's
really
a
well.
highlight about her, the Voices for Change.
Okay. So we lost, but we won.
Yes.
Yes.
About empowering women in the
It's
informal
always nice
sector.
when people twist it so that it sounds nice. We were trying to win
Did you
that.
follow
mother-
the story, Aisha?
We're trying to win that thing.
No.
So I'll punish our toes. I'm
I'm locked in. Hey, I'm locked in the bundu.
locked in the bundu.
Just lions and cheetahs.
Okay. And cheaters.
Also, celebrating Zimbabwean women doing amazing things.
Yeah.
Kim Jade is one of the faces for DKNY. That's
I
a
saw a
big
picture.
deal.
Is that
Yeah.
what it was? I was like,
So
curious.
like you want, what do you want?
That
Okay.
So
But do people still wear DKNY though?
they do.
When was the last time you saw it?
Yeah.
I mean, B.I.G. used to sing
I
about
have one.
DKNY. That was in the 90s.
was close. I have the
I have
perfume.
I have one.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
have a jacket.
The
Yeah.
jacket?
I have
Dick
a
and
You
jacket.
probably got it on sale, didn't you?
Nah, bro. I bought it in the store.
But Denny got
DKNY.
Actually, man.
To buy more.
You know, no, but so you know, like it's like even FUBU.
I was about to say FUBU.
You know what I mean?
I was
you can
about
buy
to say
yourself. You can
FUBU.
buy yourself a nice.
Sha,
jacket.
Kappa is even doing
Or Johnny
grand at
Blaze.
this point. Yeah, Kappa is like.
So
No,
I mean,
but we can't compare because those are more like athleisure brands. DKNY is more like kind of like
a bougie
luxury. Yeah, it's a
luxury
luxury
line.
no,
brand.
not really. No, not anymore.
Is
Not
Donna
anymore.
Karen New York is
No, not
is the
anymore.
brand.
In the 90s, DKNY was fire.
But okay,
When
so
B.I.G. used to
right.
sing about...
But
So
it's
they
still
DKNY.
a brand. It's still a
it's
brand.
a brand.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
still
And
a
they're
brand.
reviving it, and they're involving African creators.
No,
and
I love
think
it. I love
that's
it. I love
amazing.
it. I love it. When our people are getting involved in stuff, it's nice.
Yeah.
But DKNY is not a big brand.
Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, congratulations to Kim J.
Yes,
Congratulations, Kim J,
Congratulations to
for the
Kim
things.
J.
Who else? Who else is winning?
That's really
Aishan is winning.
Aishan
Aishan is winning.
Aishan is the future.
Aishan
Bundu
is
Pop
the
underrated EP is
Future's
coming
here.
out on Thursday.
The future is here.
Bundu
The
Pop
future is here.
underrated
Bundu Pop.
EP
And I'm
is
your
coming out
father.
on
People must just
Thursday.
know who the father
Yeah,
is.
don't mistake it for Bundu Boys. This is Bundu Pop.
So it's Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere that music is streamed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Do we have like some videos that are gonna come out with the
Yeah,
audio?
I'm thinking of doing a lead single. So yeah, when I'm done, I think I'll be dropping the EP with the lead single in a few shows.
Wonderful.
Okay, make the visuals nice because Charmaine is like big on visuals. She was almost cringing and pulling
Not
out
almost,
her
I
piercings.
Nice. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
like, yeah, please
No, but he
get
has
the.
good visuals.
No, he does.
He does, yeah.
Unlike
A big shout out to my
Unlike,
team.
Unlike King.
What?
King.
unlike who? Unlike who?
Samanyanga sounds like
Homst.
King. What did you say about Samanyanga sounds like?
Did you say that?
I'm
Come on, King.
10 foot.
King.
I said I really
No,
like
if
the
you're going to
Delilah
say
song.
Denford now, you must do it with an accent, like one of those, like a no teacher, like Denford.
King.
Denford, yeah.
Hey.
King. Just say it, man. Let's
I said
fix
I
the country.
really like the Delilah song. I like
What
that
about
song.
the visuals? What did you say about the visuals, King?
I like the song.
Okay. That's telling, right? Okay, all right. So you wish
That I could like
you
the
wished.
song while watching the song.
Yeah.
But I
Aishan,
like
do
the
you
song.
get sponsors for your work, for your music, or are you literally supporting yourself at this point?
My sponsors are doing support.
Avadi.
So are you 100% in music, or do you have to do side gigs, or side hustles? Because we spoke
My
about this.
side
last time.
hustles, they have something to do with music.
Okay, so you're a musical cat
Makes
all
sense.
the way,
Yeah, bro.
basically. Okay, nice.
Okay.
That's cool.
Most of the times I'm making beats. Most of the times I'm recording artists.
So who are some of the artists you produced that we've heard of? Because sometimes we jump into some of this music and we don't know that you produced it.
Music that I produce that is out.
Or some of the
For
artists that you
somebody.
worked with, or who you work with. Or,
Back in Cheetown with Mediwa, I was still by No Limits though.
Okay.
So like he would just come in studio and I was one of the producers there. And we worked with Mediwa, we worked with Stana, we worked with
Behave yourself, Denny.
Enzo, Adoba.
What song of Enzo's did you produce?
Remix.
I saw you. I saw you.
Enzo. And Tobaton was there, Killer T was there, Freya was there. So, yeah. I've been like working with a couple of artists, but most of the times I focus on my production and my music. I like to make my own music, so most of the times I'm just putting the effort of production into myself.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Well, thank you so much, Aishan, for joining us.
Yes,
For those
thank
that
you.
don't know, obviously, where to find you, because like you're a superstar and stuff, where can they find you on social media?
Right here. Right
On
here.
Instagram, right here.
Yeah.
I
So
share music everywhere.
Aishan Music.
Yeah.
everywhere.
Aishan music.
So he's gotta like sing us out as we finish, right?
which
Let's
one
talk
is he
about
gonna
what we
do
got.
now?
I think he's gonna do the Kure one, right?
Of course.
So please.
All I know is I'm coming.
Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. The hardest podcast anywhere on YouTube.
Anyway, on YouTube. I like that. Hey, you were about to say something, and you were like, let me keep
So
it
like,
safe.
subscribe, turn on notifications, subscribe. We might just keep doing this weekly on time.
No, we are
Be
doing good.
consistent.
We're trying to be consistent. We are. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Clap hands for yourself. Well done. Well done, King. Well done. Aishan, all the best with your endeavors, and we are hoping to hear more music from you, and then you're just gonna blow up.
Anything else you want to
This
tell
time
the
people are not ready.
They're not ready.
You're not ready.
And
anything
that's that.
else? New girl, you want to say some shit? Anything you want to say?
No, today I think she spoke about all her people.
Yeah. Did you miss
Did
out?
you? Did you miss out on
leave out
anyone,
somebody
please?
like? I mean, Denny Wood's son.
Mama,
Who did you leave?
do you know what the thing
Who did you
is?
leave? Oh,
You're
Ishan
trolling
is-
me, but every time you mention them, people are going to look for them and the brand grows. So
That's it. All
We
right.
love it. We
That's
love
it. That's it. Do we have visuals? Because, Kurega, my guy, we got to sign off for that, okay? So what did I leave? That's it. Shit.
That's it.
All right. Let's
Coming on the 23rd.
23rd.
Yeah.
On a Thursday.
Okay.
At what time?
And you just see.
You
that-
just see. It's just
look
going
out
to
for it.
drop.
refresh your tab.
But
Refresh.
I'm excited though. I heard ABX is dropping as well. And there's another artist that's dropping as well. 3 artists. I can't wait to hear ABX.
Isha's dropping as well.
Who?
I'm dropping. Yes.
Yeah. All right, okay. So we sign out with the hit song. Let's go.
What kind of man are you gonna be? Yeah. A man who's lost his culture and his ways. A man who's given up all you was
can sing
meant to
this one. Come
be.
on.
Just to make the world around him feel important. Simba mukaka usarunga mwananga. Cheugira nzira ya wafamba uchakuona kachana. Cause it's gonna be a long way. Still I gotta make it someday. Talk about change the way. From nothing to something, I'm headed to the top, top, top. Kwazinenda kure, kwazinova kure. Zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure, yeah. Kwatinenda kure, kwatinova kure, yeah. Zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure.
And I'll be in the crowd
What do
going,
I say?
Kure, 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 kure,
Magici.
kure, 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 Yes, I made it to backing vocal.
The Denny J Show. Zvanga zviri down ta up tauraidzwe nyaya dzacho dzese narrative ndaichidwe kana mchida kutipisa deep ndaipidwe make you spill a bean if you know what I mean hande
It's time!